then you would fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. It's gonna be hard, but you can take it. Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Tell me.
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Car hard on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me sliding, I tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it out, 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 shake it out.
Get a life. Disgusting. Hello. I'm running a little late, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to figure out my setup after Buddy and that. But look at my background. I did some decorating today. You can't really see it. Oh, no. Look, there you go. That's better. I'm doing a little video on how I decorated it all for my Vlogmas, which will be posted later on tonight. But yeah, we're getting ready for Christmas. Woo! Okay. I've got my drink. I've just got to finish getting my videos together. I don't know if I like this angle, but we're just going to go with it for now. Buddy's been fed. He's a bit meowy. He may come in later. Not sure. Finished work, came home, got some stuff, doing my thing. I've seen own toners. I read the recipe, and I'm going to see if I can try and do it not tomorrow, but Tuesday, because that's my day off. I can go and get some lamb and try the stew because it sounds really good and easy and delicious and yummy. So I want to give that a go. I'm probably going to film it and upload it as one of my things. Watching Christmas cookie decorating. Oh, gosh. I had to come home and put everything back up again because I used blue tack, white tack to stick everything up because it doesn't show up. The grey stuff was coming up. And the heat made it so gooey that it dropped down. So I've had to reinforce it. I may have to use tacks or something, but for now it's staying. So if you see any of it sliding down the walls, just ignore it, okay? It's because of the heat, because it's very warm at the moment. So what are we doing today? We are doing foodie smug nonsense videos. Now, I feel like we're going to keep getting these just talking about rubbish videos because she can't mukbang. Well, she can mukbang, but she's not going to film a mukbang because, oh, the hair's doing the thing again. It's all curly and lovely, and then I put headphones on. Anyway, she can't do the mukbangs because she will get like, oh, my God, could you imagine if she came on and did like a BK mukbang? It would be hell to pay. She'd get lots of attention, but she'd also get a lot of negative attention from her beezers, and we would give her the most shit. We've given her shit over what she's eating now. So could you imagine? But yeah, she was very smug today. So I don't know what has shifted in the wind overnight for her to come back with that kind of attitude. 1 minute she's sad over a nana, next minute she's bitch on wheels. Whatever, but we're definitely going to watch it. Sans the hamster. Oh, God. And she's looking very, what was that actor in the 90s, in the 80s? Omar Sharif. She's looking very Omar Sharif in the video as well, but not nearly as cool or as suave or as handsome. I don't know what look she's trying to pull off, but she didn't pull it off. She failed miserably, like bottom of the bin, put her in the bin. And then we're going to watch I found a video where it's 309 minutes of Foodie just being cringe as. I thought we'd go with the cringe theme today because she was so cringe in her little video that she posted today. I thought we'd go back and look at some other cringe moments because, nostalgia. And then together we're going to go through and either do something from Beard Meets Food, or maybe we'll do one from Beard Meets Food and one from Katina, or we'll pick at the end. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm actually thinking we might look at one of Foodie Beauty's Christmas meltdowns, because I did find one of the videos, but because I wasn't organized, because I worked all day today and I got home a bit late, I didn't find the right video. So while we're watching her cringe, I'm going to search up the video that I wanted to watch. It's my backup plan. But let's have a look and see who's here. How many of it? Oh, we've got 35 people in here already. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I did do a sneaky scheduling of the live stream while I was at work on my 10-minute break. I didn't use up company time, but I thought, why do it when I just get home? Why can't I organize it before I leave for work? So before I leave to go home. So I was a little bit organized in that sense, but I thought I'd have heaps of time before I got home, but I didn't. Anyway, so who's here today? Okay, I've got Antonis was number one today. Woo woo, number one. We've got Sunshine Country Chickens, Different Sage, Enola, Kelly Cat, Ruthie, the Queen, Your Majesty. Ruthie, we've got Nicola. Hi, Nicola. How are you feeling today? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Jamie. Minka, Seafood Pie. Hi, Seafood. Haven't seen you for a bit, unless you've been working, but nice to see you. Nessa, oh, yeah, hit the like, but hit the like once you've watched it a bit and you actually like it. Don't hit it straight away. Make me work for it, okay? We've got Ghost, Merry Meat, Jamie. Oh, yes, I know, but she looks good in my edit. I actually don't think I did her too dirty in mine. You're back from binge watching Yellow Jackets on Apple TV. It's pretty messed up and spooky. My husband watched that and I watched some of it, so I kind of get the context of it. But put it this way, I don't want to go on a far-fetched holiday with all of my look, I've got to stop saying look. Yellow Jackets is part of that's why I didn't go on schoolies with my friends, because I think we probably would have ended up like Lord of the Flying each other. So I just decided to stay home and work. I got my money back on my deposit. I didn't want to go on schoolies with my friends because my friends were bitches and I didn't want to spend a week with bitches. They were nice enough, but I just couldn't stay with them for a week, like as adults. Jamie, who else have we got? Hi, Rudy. Hello. Don't have smelly queso. I don't even have any I don't have guacamole. I don't have any dip. The closest thing I've got is probably some nearly half-empty sour cream. That's all I got. Oh, yeah. I'm a sad sack. I need support. I don't have anyone support me. No, he's probably given her, we have to be positive. You know, we can't lay down and die. We've got to fight for this, Chantal. You've got to fight for your life. And she's like, I don't want to. And he's like, well, I didn't marry. No. He likes positivity. He's all about the positivity, is Salah. So he's just like, well, get over yourself. Don't be such a dumpster fire of pity. Be positive. Be strong. That's the potato face princess that I love. And so she's got to put on her pretend positivity face. Hi, Bev, darling. Hi, Val. Hello. And yep, that's everybody so far. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start watching Foodie, her smug bloody video. God, she's gross. Okay. I think she did a lot of this for attention, to be honest, though. Like, oh, you guys. And she's still watching FFG, like we said yesterday. Of course, she's still watching FFG. She talks about her every 5 seconds. Okay, you ready? Is there anything we need to talk about before we start? Sarah Jane got Sarah queso. I don't know. I think Sarah likes queso, but Sarah's eating very healthy at the minute. So I don't know if queso's on her diet. Hi, Lisa Studio. Hi, let's just get going.
Bye. Hey guys, we just have a bit of business to do in Kuwait City, so I thought that I would take you guys along for the ride, enjoy some of the shots. Kuwait City is gorgeous. I love it.
Okay, we're going to speed her up. I'm going to speed her up. And then we're going to fast forward the bullshit.
Lunch.
Here we go.
I'm going to have some of that with a bit of hummus and some peppers on the side, maybe some veggies just to dip, and just a bit of the breast meat.
She's like, I'm not using filters, guys. My skin is just beautiful from the rose water. Rose water is magical. It's black magic. If anybody seen that movie, is it She-Devil? Death Becomes Her. You know the one with Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. She takes the magical elixir and it makes her immortal, firms up the tits, hikes up the ass, smooths out the skin. I think she's found that same lady. Sempre vive. She's found that little vial and she whacks it on. It's not rose water, guys. It's black magic. I don't know what that is, Rudy. No, maybe not. Oh, that sounds nice. What are Toll House cookies? I don't know what they are.
So I know some of you are going to be like surprised by the street dogs. There's, a lot of wild dogs here, just hanging out in the street in packs together. That's the difference between cat and dogs. There's always like cats, but they're always like usually alone and lone hunters, and the dogs are always together in packs. And there's always like a leader. You can tell which one it is. All right. Hello, guys. So here's my reading for this morning. It is December 1st, 2:08 That's pretty good considering, again, my highest fasting in the recent
It's
days
just like a little basic
was
cookie,
414 mgdl. So, yeah, that's
Oh, there
very
you
good.
go.
It's still high, of course. It
They're
should
from
be no more than like
Nestle.
100, but it's getting down there. And
In her last vlog, she was sitting around 208. So it's not actually getting better. It's just kind of sitting at this average sort of level that is still kind of scary. It obviously means that she's still not eating low enough. She's still eating stuff that she shouldn't be eating because it's not getting down. She was at 100 at one point, wasn't she? Was that when she was fasting? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these readings are probably right or good. But those little they're just like little thin, soft, chewy chocolate chip cookies. Is that what Toll House cookies are?
last night I didn't record it because I fell asleep pretty early. So, yeah.
Oh, God,
My stomach is
Ruthie.
feeling a bit better. I still, have problems
That's right, because you've only got to run faster than one other person in your group to make it out alive, right? And why is she talking so low?
with the bathroom from the medication, but oh well, I have to tough it out. So here it is. All right, so for my first meal, I'm having some low-fat cottage cheese.
So, Bev, how do you make it low carb? Like, what do you use? You use whole wheat flour? Are you using like chickpea flour or almond flour? What are you using to make it low carb?
Some carrots and a piece of rye bread, whole wheat rye bread, with some tuna, homemade tuna melt. So just some tuna, low-fat mayo, dill, salt, not salt, pepper, because the tuna is salted in the can,
What's melted on
and a
top?
bit of light mozzarella cheese shredded on top, and I just put that in the air fryer, and it was pretty good, but it seems like it's missing something. Just wait. All right, trying the mustard and cottage cheese. Very good, actually. Tuna
That's
with
right,
mustard
she
is also a
did.
must. All right, and for
Almond flour
dinner
and coconut
here, I
flour.
have
Perfect.
a salad with 2 tablespoons of French dressing, light French dressing, olives.
That French dressing, I bet you it's sugary and vinegary and not good for you. I don't know if that dressing's going to be any good, but you know what? Let her eat what she wants. Consequences are hers.
Tomatoes and just some romaine, pretty much, just a basic salad. Okay, and I made this chicken pot pie, but I made a healthier version, okay? Look how flaky this crust is.
I'm sorry, but that looks disgusting. I'm glad it's not yellow, but that looks like something that my cat's coughed up after he's had too much food, or it's come out the back end. That looks like a hairball.
I used a
vomit.
olive oil crust recipe, and I'll put it up here. I took a screenshot. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it's a whole wheat flour. And the filling here, the gravy, more like a cauliflower soup. I blended cauliflower and used low-fat milk, a bit of about a tablespoon of
you know what?
flour to make
I
a
don't
roux.
care.
But
She can't cook. I don't care about her stupid recipe. Here we go.
Guys, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. So we are at the talking part of the video.
It looks horrible.
I'm sorry I didn't
right?
upload yesterday. I might
Mhm.
have spots here and there, depending on life stuff. Was pretty busy yesterday. As I mentioned, we had people, friends down from Bahrain. So yeah, now I did my makeup and everything. We're about to go to.
Is she feeling like a socialite Stepford wife? We had people over. I had to entertain. I had to pull out my flatware and my cutlery, my platter, my serving bowl. I actually got to use my serving platter for guests. We had hors d'oeuvres, pickles, and spam.
A seminar. So there's that. It's going to be about 3 hours or so. So, but yeah, I've just been busy with life stuff, like private life stuff.
Nobody is ever going to make
And, trying to feel better. I am feeling a lot better, by the way. I think just like eating healthier and being on medication. And I've been doing something else that I will talk to you guys about shortly, not in this video, but upcoming, that has really been helping with my energy levels, like badly.
Why don't you just tell us now? Why drag it out? She's teasing us like, oh, she's got some secret device that she uses to keep her like, oh, it's probably like chilled water with a squeeze of lemon, something stupid like that. Or she's taking a protein bar or something dumb that she's going to get all defensive about.
And my appetite. So I'll be talking about that. So I'm still having a bit of tummy issues with the blood sugar medication, but I expect that will be for a little while anyway. I don't know. We'll see. I actually had to like come off of the metformin before because it just didn't go away. But I'm gonna.
Mary Kay. I still
these
say
are like
she's selling
slightly
Mary
different,
Kay.
so I'll tough it out for as long as I can and see. If not, maybe I'll have to go on something else. Mentally, I'm in a better place. You know, my moods they come and they go. Like,
to be fair, I do like the color of this lipstick. I think the lipstick looks nice. I still don't like the hijab color. It's still gross, boring, it's plain, it's bland. But I do like the shade of that lipstick. It is pretty and it flatters her skin. But it's not really her skin, it's filtered skin, so who knows?
I just go through phases, you know.
Yeah,
bad.
Because you're crazy and you have no moderation of your moods and your thoughts. You have no therapy. You have no coping mechanisms. Of course, your moods are going to be all over the place. You're fighting with your ED because you've got medical conditions. You are going to be nuts in a mental case for the next however long.
Bad moments mentally. And but other than that, I'm doing really well.
Yeah, me too.
A lot better than my last video the other day. And I'm just trying to get into this new era where it's like I just want to become obsessed with just taking care of myself. You know,
hi Nola. Hi.
My health, my looks, my inward, my outward. I just mean like just taking complete care of your body, you know, and I just want to like worship my body and become much more healthy. And that's really just where I want to put my focus right now, you know.
Girl, healthy for you is so far away, so far away. We just need to get you in survival mode. Healthy is a long-term plan. You don't do long-term plans. Short-term, you just need to not end up in a coma. That's December's goal. December's goal for Foodie Beauty is to not have a sugars attack and pass out and end up in the hospital in the ICU because she's had a attack of the sugars. Yep.
I do have some other projects I'm kind of gearing up to work on.
I never
maybe
know.
I'll share that down the line, but I am busy with a lot of things in life. And like I said.
Like what? What are you busy with? Are you busy sorting your new cutlery? Are you busy sorting all your fancy new hijabs? You've got a yellow one and a grey one and a blue one. Like, do you count them and fold them and iron them? What are you busy with? You don't have any, you don't have the business anymore. You bought a new car. That takes care of itself. The cat is at home locked in. The hamster is locked in. You don't have kids. You don't have hobbies. What are you busy with? What shady stuff are you up to at the minute, Chantal? What hustle? What are you doing to hustle on the side? Is it Cameo? Are you busy with Cameo?
And I'm just learning to really value my privacy. It was a hard lesson, but I realized the more you share with people, it's really not a good thing to do that.
That's why a lot of us reaction channels just do this. We don't vlog. We don't bring our family into it. We don't bring our partners into it. We don't show our homes. We don't show our cars. We don't go to our workplace. We don't do all those really super personal things. We don't sit on and talk about ourselves in our lives. Like we do little bits. We let you in where it's comfortable and it's safe, but that's the reason why we don't vlog, part of it. We don't want to share that with people. We want to do this part of it and give little bits where we can without getting too dangerous. But she's like, cam up, vlog up. You got to vlog. No, we want to react because we don't want to be a vlogging channel where we share all the ins and outs of our bits and privates and families and partners and kids and all that stuff, because we're not a vlogging channel. The channels aren't about us. They are about someone else, but just our opinion on it. So she's literally sitting here going, I shared too much. We're like, yeah, we know. But she wants the reaction channels to do what she does so she can tear us apart. And we're smarter than that. And we do respect and we want a privacy. Some people are private for safety and just because that's just how we are. We are just naturally insulated.
You know, keeping your privacy is such a good thing. And I know I shared my health records with you guys, but like when it comes to health and stuff like that, you know, I can choose what I want
Oh,
to
she
share.
does.
That's the beauty of having your own channel and, you know, deciding what you want to share. And I like that I run the show on my life. Like, I choose what to put out into the internet now. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
You've
I'm
always chosen, though. You've
a
always
lot more
had the
picky
choice.
with what I
That's
want
the
to put out
thing.
there.
And you chose to
And
put
I
all
think
of it
that's
out
been
there.
benefiting me and my mental health a lot
Nobody
more.
forced
And
you.
I'm telling you, if you want to be happy in life, just really choose what you tell other people. I've had to learn that the hard way, and I've had a lot of trust betrayal, you know, but overall, at least I learned something from it. And now I'm very, very selective with what I share. But things like blood tests and stuff like that, I don't really mind to share that at all. But things like
That's for me, in my opinion, for me, that's way more private than my marriage certificate. All my marriage certificate is like my names and dates. Why? What's private about that? It's no more specific than your birth date. You were born on this date. These are your names and the date that your marriage occurred. Why is that so private? Why is that considered so private? I'd say my information and my medical history is way more private to me than the date that I got married. We know why she's hiding it, though. We all know why she's hiding it.
you know, marriage certificate, that's like really private for the both of us. That involves two people. And you know what? Like, we don't owe that to anybody. Like,
You don't know
who
it,
are these
but we're
people
still
demanding
going to be
to see
curious
this
about it
kind of information? Like,
because you're a liar.
nobody on the internet shows those kinds of things to random strangers, especially those who want to weaponize it against us. Like, we don't owe that to anybody. And yeah, we are.
How can we weaponize facts? If it says the 6th of November, 2022, Chantal and Sala got married on this date, how can we weaponize that? It would just be confirming what you've said and what you did. The only way we could weaponize it is if it was inaccurate and the date is not the 6th of the 11th and it's like 2 weeks later because you lied. You don't want to show us because something is different to the information you gave us, and it could make you possibly get in trouble for telling a lie and living with Sala when you weren't married. That's what I think. Because this community, somebody would snitch or dobber in and be like, oh, they were married. They weren't married and they lived together. They did something illegal, blah, blah, blah. It's way late now. But that's why, because we accused her of being lying and she would be caught out in the lie, the biggest lie she's ever done. And she doesn't want to do that.
100% fine with you thinking that our marriage is fake, because you can just report us to the government. And I mean, if people show up, we have the paper to show the people who.
We don't care that it's fake. We all know it's fake. Like, you may be married legally on paper, but the relationship between you completely not legit. Like, he doesn't love you, you don't love him, but like, you might love him, but he doesn't love you back. You got together out of convenience. You wanted a husband, he wants papers or whatever he wants. It's not because you guys met and fell in love. It was scammy, love scam, catfish, fat fish, whatever. We don't care. What we care about is that you lie about it because you know it's illegal. It's a con. You're conning the government. You're conning the Kuwaiti government. You're conning the Canadian government if you try to get him in the country, into Canada. That's why we care. You don't have to prove it to anything. No matter what you show us, we are not going to be like, oh, yeah, that seems legit. Chantal's totally on the up and up. You're a liar who lies.
Need to see it. Otherwise, it's just for us. We don't really care. You know, I'm at that point now in like life where I'm just
selling
like,
pyramids.
if you want to think I'm
pyramids,
800 pounds, go
pyramid
for it.
shop.
I really don't care, especially coming from people who don't even have the nerve, don't even have the courage to show themselves at all on camera. So I really, really, really don't care. I do have to go for a checkup at the doctor, so I'll try my best to remember, which I probably will.
Why is it courageous to show your face? Why does that take courage to show your face? Why is that considered brave? Are we supposed to be ashamed of our faces or something? Like, I don't get why it's considered so brave to show your face. This is what you look like. When people are okay with the way that they look, they'll show it, and they're just as comfortable not showing it. It doesn't have anything to do with about validity or confidence. Some people it's just easier to not show your face. And they don't, and some people don't like to see themselves on camera. It's just weird. It like skeeves them out. I don't care either way. It makes me feel more like I'm actually looking at you having a conversation. That's why I put the camera on, because it feels weird for me to talk behind the black. I don't like it. It feels like there's a bigger distance between us. I don't like that. I feel like I'm on a Zoom call with my friends. That's what I feel like, and that's why I cam up. It just feels weird not to do it. But it might feel weird to other people to do it. And there is a lot going on, and there's a lot to manage. And it can be hard with another camera, but this is the only way I know how to do it now.
Well, I will film my way in at the doctor. No problem. I have no problem with that. And then I will come home and compare it to my scales weigh in, and then you can all suck on eggs. Anyway, a bit of my sass coming out.
You can just like suck eggs and go kick rocks. Look at me go. I'm so sassy. Oh, Chantal, you're sassy like a 5-year-old.
Anyways, I've always just had trouble with stupidity.
Yeah, but she's not showing her face. That's right. She isn't showing her face without filters. She's showing a filtered version of herself. Yeah.
Nonsense. I can't stand it. It's a pet peeve of mine. And yeah.
That's why we get so annoyed by you, because you are as dumb as a bag of hot shit. You are a stupid human. And Sala's dumb. Sala's dumb. You're dumb together. You make stupid, terrible decisions. You're not even smart enough to lie well. So you should be annoyed at yourself most of all, because you are the dumbest one in the room pretty much every single time.
But other than that, I don't really care how much people think I weigh. I mean, I've shown my full body. I've never, ever lied about my weight, ever. I've never had issues with showing my whole body. Otherwise, I'd be cowering behind an avatar like everyone else that has issues with their weight.
Who's cowering? Who's cowering behind a camera? People are just not turning it on. Just couldn't be bothered turning it on. Maybe they don't want to brush their hair. Maybe they're in daggy pajamas. Maybe it's just like, I don't have time to get ready. I couldn't be bothered to get ready. It's too much hassle. It's not cowering in fear because I don't want people to see my ugly Quasimodo face. It simply just couldn't be bothered.
So I mean, I really, really just don't care. So.
And she's lied about it.
Anyway, I'm going to put a pin here before we go.
She lied about how she lost the weight.
Anyways, so that's it. I don't really have much to say.
Or diet.
I didn't show my cooking video. Sorry. I'm feeling a lot better. And I actually thought of a really, really fun exercise activity to do for my channel.
She won't do it.
And it's also a good way to show you guys more areas of Kuwait. I was thinking of doing a Kuwait walking challenge.
So she's going to take us to the mall a couple of times and walk up and down for 2 minutes. Yay!
One day I do walking challenge in Souk Mubarakia, walking challenge, Al Qut Mall, walking challenge, Avenues Mall. There's so many places in Kuwait that are huge and you have to walk around, a lot of malls, a lot of parks, a lot of beaches,
Yeah, Chantal, go to the place where all your favorite foods are and walk up and down and not be able to eat any of them. Because you never used to actually walk around. You would just walk and stop and eat. And then you'd walk and stop and eat. Walk and stop and eat. So what you're going to do is you're going to take yourself to the mall and you're going to weeble wobble for about a minute and then sit down and weeble wobble and sit down for another minute and give up after about 2 minutes in public in front of everybody. The reason you don't go to the malls is because you don't want people to see you. That's why you go to the beach at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, because nobody's around to see you huffing and puffing and sweating and needing to sit constantly. Maybe that's why Sala takes you at that time, because he's embarrassed. And he's worried that you're going to keel over in public. And that would be embarrassing for both of you. You're not going to go walking in public. Stop it.
A lot of carnivals and stuff like that. I would love to do that. That would be really fun.
Yeah, let's go to the mall super again. Hi, Pebbles,
okay, I won't say I would love to do it because I'm scared to when I think of how big the place is and how much I'll have to walk, and I have to try to find the courage within myself to do it. But
Chantal, we're not going to expect you to walk from one end to the other. Quite honestly, I couldn't care less if you go to the mall. I don't need to see you huffing and puffing and sweating at the beach. I would rather see you do a quick stop version of you walking on the treadmill for 10 minutes with some Arabic music in the background, non-copyrighted stuff, and just have you speed it up 5 times and just show us, yeah, I walked for 10 minutes. In the air-conditioned comfort of my apartment. I would rather you see that than go to the mall again. We've seen them all. We don't need to see it again.
I think that would be really, really good content to do. I just
Parking
want to do
lot,
glow up
beach,
content, you know?
a treadmill,
Because
a bouncy ball, a trampoline,
I really need to do
something.
it. Like,
A cycle
I don't know.
bike.
I have to say that these health issues, more than anything else, even more than the clots and the embolism in my lungs, more than anything, hysterectomy, this is really scaring me, you know, for some reason, because
Yeah,
I
you
know,
look
I
terrified.
just feel it. I just feel like I really, really can't mess around. And so, yeah, I need to hold myself accountable. I saw some comments where people are like, you did this to yourself and blah, blah, blah.
She did do it to herself.
I'm not going to say that this is an excuse. I fully agree that I have to take responsibility for my own health, 100%.
And
Even
your
if
own
you're a
mental
food addict,
health.
then you need to get help with your addiction, even if, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I agree 100%. I have to, you know, and that's what I'm going to try to do my best.
Oh, Nicola, what happened to base camp? What happened to Mount Everest base camp? Where did that happen? Where are we going? Are we still going to base camp? Are we still doing Everest?
To do is just really take responsibility, and whatever I have to do now to get control of my health, I will do.
Tim,
I know people are like, you
hello.
need therapy, you need therapy, you need therapy.
Oh,
I hate talk therapy.
Summers,
I hate it.
Summers,
I've been in
Summers,
therapy
hi,
so many
Summer
times
D.
in my life since I'm 15. I've seen psychiatrists. I've been to the outpatient binge eating disorder place where they just gave me Vyvanse, which made me feel like I was on some kind of drugs. And
Yeah, they probably prescribed you some meds because you were probably in a bad position. I don't know why they describe meds. I've never heard of Vyvanse. I don't know if it's good or bad or whatever. But they probably prescribed you a whole bunch of workbooks to do. They probably prescribed you some therapy sessions as well. And did you go and do those? Did you do any of the work? I'm sure you didn't rock up and they go, here, take this one tablet 3 times a day and you'll be cured. Nothing else to be done. No, you don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to practice any new behaviors. You don't need to untangle the entire reason why you overeat, what emotions you're trying to cover up. We don't need to learn any coping mechanisms. Nah, you just take the tablet and go home, hun. That's it. That's it. You're fixed. Cured. I'm sure that was literally it.
And I've been through a lot of talk therapy. I've paid a lot of money for therapy, and
Have you?
I just can't. Like, it doesn't, I just dread it. And it's not because it's hard to talk through things. It's just,
That's because our therapists push it back. This is why she likes her chat so much. Because if they say something she doesn't like, blocks them. If they push back, they don't need it. A therapist will help you step yourself through to get the answer that helps you, or to unravel something, or to throw something up that you haven't thought of, or gives you a different perspective that maybe is a healthier way to think about something. If you're thinking about something in an unhealthy or toxic way, or you're doing something that's sabotaging you, and they point out the pattern or the habit, and they're like, well, maybe next time try this. Or that seems to be something that you've described to me a couple of times. They will talk through with it. The chat is not therapy. It is absolutely not therapeutic in any way, shape, or form. It's not helped her these 7 years that she's been on YouTube. She's not grown. She's not improved. She's no better. Absolutely not. Her chat is not therapy. It's part of the problem.
I don't know. I can't get past the feeling that I just don't like talking to one-on-one with a stranger about it. I don't know. It's weird.
She's modest now. She can't.
And talking to you guys, yeah, I just talk to the camera. Half of it I'm talking to myself, and then I'm talking to you guys. And
is that the one where she opened up StreamYards? Because I've got that clip. Or is that a different one? Is that the one where she goes, oh, what is this? And she's totally stoned, and it's completely different to the face that we see. Is that the one? Because I think that's when she was going to try and learn how to use StreamYard, which is literally the camera that I'm using now. No filters. This is my face. This is how I look. I'm a bit more blown out because of the light of the PC screen, but she was horrified. I'm not horrified by my image because this is literally my face. What is this? It's like, oh, what is this? No, I don't jump scare myself when I look in the camera.
It's like a therapy for me, you know, to talk it out. So
you're not talking
I
it out,
really enjoy
though.
that more, honestly.
It's not
I
talking
mean, that's
it
fine
out.
if therapy's really worked for you. And I have been in therapy for, I mean, I
No,
did
you
tough it
haven't.
out a few times that I've been in counseling, and
You've
I
got to
just,
keep going.
I don't know, it's just
Do
not
the
for
work.
everybody.
Do
You
the
know, there's not one size fits
exercises.
all for remedy. So there's many different ways to achieve something. So I'm just trying to,
Nothing like you always
know.
do. That's perfect. That works out
I
great
don't know,
for
we'll
you.
see. But for now, I definitely, I'm trying to stick to healthy eating, medication, trying to go to bed earlier, which really sucks because I hate the day.
It is.
Like,
She just keeps doing the
I
same
know I always
cycle
say,
over
I don't
and
know,
over again. Nothing will
I like
change.
nighttime, but it's healthier apparently to be a day person. I don't know. Anyway, nothing really new to talk about. I just wanted to update you guys because I know you guys are worried about me. Like, if I'm gone for a day, think that I'm dead. And I know there's a lot of people wishing me dead, which is just like messed up, and says,
Who's wished her dead? Tell me. I want to know the reaction channel or the chatter. Who has said, I wish Chantal was dead? I've heard people say things like, just let it go. Just let it run its course. She's done this to herself. If she keels over, no one's going to be surprised. These are very morbid and dark thought lines, but nobody's actually said, I'm actually really looking forward to her passing away. I wish she would be passed away now. Has anybody? I've not seen that anywhere. Just because you don't feel sorry for her predicament doesn't mean you wish her dead.
it's more about you than anyone else. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to die. So yeah, even if out of spite, I don't know, stay mad. I'm not going to let this kill me. Even if it's out of spite.
You don't get the choice. The only thing you can do is eat better and live better. And even then, it's going to be a long haul. And I don't think you've got it in you. I don't think she has the discipline to do it. She's the worst person. It's actually great karma, to be honest. A person with a raging ED, with no treatment, no mental health care, is expecting to try and live by a diabetic friendly food diet lifestyle to save her own life. It's like the ultimate karma. I couldn't think of anyone worse to try and give this challenge to.
I'm not going to die. So get used to it. Get used to staying obsessed. I don't understand how the people who are wishing that I would die or making jokes about it
No one's
probably
wished
smoke
her
like 50
dead.
packs a day and sound like they're on death's door more than I am, are close to my weight.
No, she's
and also
not. No one. No.
would have no job, would have no content, and would have to go work at a shawarma shop or something. If I die, you're
You'd be lucky to own a shawarma shop. You couldn't afford to own a shawarma shop. You wouldn't be able to run a shawarma shop. You'd have health violations. People would get food poisoning. You wouldn't be able to stand at the counter and serve people. You couldn't run the fryer. You couldn't run the shawarma cookers. Salah would be pissed off missing, probably fucking the junior in the freezer. You'd be lucky to have a shawarma shop. Don't shit on people who run restaurants. And people could make quite a good living doing things like that once they get it down and through the first year. People who have real jobs that get paid real wages and are employable are actually doing a lot better in life than you. They are buying cars, they are buying mortgages, they are paying off debts, they're putting kids through private schools, paying for healthcare, paying for insurance, going on trips, buying their groceries, paying their bills. People with actual real jobs are doing much better than you are, Foodie.
you're all screwed. The ones making money off of my back, you're all done for. So you better wish them around a long time. Anyway, you know what I mean? What would you do if your bread and butter dies?
From you. You pay for my Chanel lipsticks.
Quite the conundrum. You hate me, but you need me.
I don't.
Sucks to be you.
I'll get my husband to buy them next time.
Ah,
Yeah, in the freezer. Because she can't get in
that
there. She wouldn't be able to
chicken pot
open the
pie I
door
made-
on her own. She doesn't have the upper
oh
body
my
strength.
gosh.
Hi there,
With just a few like
Lock dog,
tweaks
hi.
of a recipe, you can make it a lot healthier. You know, instead of using lard or butter for the pie, you can
Shut
use,
up.
like,
You don't know
olive
about
oil,
food. No
and it
one's
makes
listening.
actually a really, really flaky.
Nobody's listening to you talk about food.
You roll it out. You pop
whatever.
a bit of whole grain. Keeping busier, you know, also helps.
Getting a
Working on
hobby.
projects and stuff.
What's your new hobby?
Really also helps. So mental health, keeping busy, you know.
Mm.
So yeah, you guys don't have to worry about me. I'm doing all right. I always pull
No,
through.
we're worried about you.
I don't let things truly defeat me. And I will beat this. because honestly, it's like kind of like I feel angered at like the health problems and at myself.
You should be angry at
And I
yourself.
want to like beat myself, beat this unhealthy, self-destructive self. And
I think she thinks this is like the final boss. This is the final battle. Once she defeats the diabetes, she's going to be perfect. She's going to lose all the weight. She's going to get six-pack abs. She's going to be the hottie McTottie that she's always wanted to be. She doesn't get that this is not a final battle. This is a marathon. This is the rest of her life. This is every day of every week, of every month, of every year until she passes away, if she's lucky enough to live a long, fruitful life. And on the way, she may lose toes, she may lose limbs, she may have ulcers, but she'll be alive, but her quality of life may drop dramatically. But we'll see. It'll play out eventually.
these health issues, they're not going to get me. Nope. Sorry. Six-pack health arc incoming.
You'll
and,
never have a six-pack, sweetie. Sorry. Six-pack of yogurt,
that's exactly
maybe.
what's going to happen. So
she doesn't have a triumphant spirit, and she doesn't have a track record of being triumphant or victorious. She just has a way of petering out of situations. Like things just kind of die off and she just walks away from situations. She doesn't overcome it. She doesn't triumph. She doesn't resolve things. She doesn't come up with a good way to exit a situation. She just kind of like runs away. She ran away to Kuwait, get away from Nada, get away from her taxes, to get away from like not having enough money, to just get away. She just ran away. She wasn't victorious. She retreated. She left like a coward. She didn't fight a way out of it.
for all of you waiting for me to croak, do you not know me by now? Do you not know that I will do everything in my power for that not to be true?
Chantel, you have no power. You have no personal power. You don't have spiritual power. You have no discipline. You have no track record of following through on fucking anything. That is why we are saying these things. Because, yes, we do know you. You're a hopeless loser at life. You lose at everything. You've lost your health. You've lost your mental health. You've lost all the assets that you ever had. Your channel is not doing very well. The views are not doing very well. You can't even do the one thing that used to bring you views. Your mukbangs, you can't even do that anymore. You're terrible at vlogging. You're terrible at managing your channels. You don't do merch. You've got no marketable skills. You've got no marketable products. You've got no marketable channel. What else is there? Are we going to set up Salah on the side of the road and get him to bang out show tunes on this Casio? Is that the new hustle? Is that what you're doing? Are you guys going to set up on the side street and start pandering for money as a duet, like the Captain and Tennille, covering tunes from the 80s together and Crazy Frog every second song? Is that the new hustle? Is that the new hustle? Because yeah, you're good at sliming your way through problems and coming up with crazy ass solutions, but triumphant you are not.
Yeah. I don't know. My defiance might just save my life in this case. Anyways.
Yeah, 6-pack of fruit juice.
See you guys later. Bye. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Ta.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, all right. That's it. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to see some more cringy Chantal because I did not have enough. Now, I need to put some of this on. Oh, look at Antonis. Thank you. I've got no lipstick on and I feel completely naked. So I'm just going to whack some on now. And I am in dangerous territory because this is bright red and I've got no liner and I'm not using a proper mirror. And I can't even see what I'm doing. This could go very badly. I could end up looking like Ronald McDonald. There we go. I feel normal now. Got to have the lipstick on. All right. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Okay. Who got it? We've got Everly Forbes, Sarah B, Pondu, Kelly Cunningham, Julia Salads, #1 fertile pussy. Hello, Pavo. We've got Irma Gerd. And we've got Krista, Flies in the Sky, Polly and Mandy. Yay! Welcome to the Cookie Cutters. Okay, you're in the cool gang, cool by osmosis. All right, Okay, here we go. All right, so the next one is, I'm going to pull this one up. I'm going to go into this one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, is it this one? Yes, it's this guy. Okay. Right. Or before we start, do we want to watch her do a bit of a Christmas meltdown first? Do we want to do that? I feel like that's what I want to do. Let's do that instead. Okay, stop. Get rid of that one. Pause you. Get rid of you. Okay, I want to watch a meltdown. I want to do a Christmas meltdown. That sounds like more fun. Get my playlist. Here we go. All right. And then we'll maybe do the cringy one tomorrow. Okay. Oh no, we want part 1. Where's part 1? Is that the one? This one. Part 1. Okay. So this video is from the fantastic Marley Hendricks. It is her live stream that has been broken down into 2 parts. It was one of those ones where she went away, came back, went away, come back. And this is from the 24th of the 12th, 2021. So this is right in the middle of Cricket Olympics, right? So this is when Dee Dee was allowed at his place for Christmas, but she was not. So this is part 1, okay? Part 1. And can we please put Marley Hendricks's link in the chat if we've got a mod? If not, I can do it, but I'm sure I've got enough mods in here. Okay. Okay, make it big. So remember, this was the date on this. Oh, no, she's actually put it in the title. A look back at Foodie Beauty's deleted Christmas live stream meltdown. I was going to save this for later in the month, but because she was so smug, I just wanted to reminisce a bit more today. I just wanted to, just wanted to see her having a bad day. Okay, ready, steady, go. That is very cool of Antonis. I appreciate that. Oh, I didn't do manifestations for Antonis. Okay, I've got to feel my vibes. What are we feeling? Oh, may you always find the perfect wine to go with your perfect lamb stew. I'm feeling something snow. May you never slip and fall on the snow. On the slippery, I've always watched those videos and people falling over and it looks like you go down hard. When you slip on the ice, you go hard. May Antonis never slip on the snow. May the sun be warm and the snow be melty. And may you have just a really good week. Let's just go for a blanket. Every day next week, something good happens. You find $5 on the side of the road. Your bread never goes moldy. You win some money if you get a scratchy. Everyone at work's nice to you. Nobody pinches your sandwich out of the fridge. And a co-worker offers to make you coffee and they make it really nice. Let's have a good week for Antonis. There you go. Manifestations.
Is that better? Maybe I should put the smoothing filter back on. Why not? The smoothing filter exists for a reason, right?
Oh, I think she might be a bit quick.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Flop Era. I did not order any humble pie today.
She's bent up a little bit, but that's on Marley's end.
Yellow. Holy, are they ever yellow? Or is it just me? No, they're yellow. Like, actually yellow. It's okay. Yellow's the new white. All right, who do I have to say hi to?
I love Marley's opening. I love that little runaway.
No, Chantal Stalker. Gator Birthday. Tuesday. I'm caught up. Wow, I'm pretty good. That English major stuff came in handy. I used to have to speed read to get through.
Yeah, whatever.
Hi, how you doing? Catacomby. And I still puke in the bathroom sometimes. I'm thinking of taking a job. I'm thinking of taking a job with one of these weed companies.
A job? But peasants have jobs. Losers have jobs. A famous, highly respected YouTuber like Chantal should not lower herself to get a job.
They know who I am, and like we're looking for drivers to drive around weed. You can make like $2,000 a week. Deliver weed.
Yes.
That's all you have to do. Deliver weed. I mean,
oh, look at her hair, man.
What do you think? I mean, wouldn't that be productive? A job, and they know who I am. Like I'm totally unemployable. Sam Smelly Neckbeard, finally back from Matters I see. Sam Smelly Neck. Look at it, guys. Yeah, guys. Oh. You're not gonna believe me, but I got hungry last night. Payday! Yes. My first purchase.
Oh, look at a little sad little
told my accountant.
ponytail.
Like, I need to budget. I never budget these things. I don't budget these things. Get a job in a dispensary. I would take a job in the dispensary. I would get some really comfortable shoes. I would get a stool and just say, look, I'm partly disabled. Can I just have it in the corner when there's downtime? They probably would share. I would work.
You're either disabled or not disabled. You could be in recovery, but you're not going to rock up to the weed store and just be able to sit on a stool all day. You're going to have to clean. You're going to have to unpack stock. You're going to have to mark off stock. You're going to have to mark it down. You're going to have to merchandise. You're going to have to ring up sales. You're going to have to recommend sales. You're going to have to know stock knowledge. You're going to have to clean, vacuum. You're not just going to be able to sit on a stool for 3 hours and just be like, this is all I do when I'm here. That's it. Just give me your money and I'll push the little button. Ding. No, girl. Nah, sorry.
A dispensary. Like every morning, drive up the road to one of the dispensaries, get my Starbucks right next door. There's usually Starbucks right near every like cannabis store around here. And work a few hours. I would fucking love that. I would honestly love that. I might go into one of the dispensaries and be like, can I talk to your manager? I'll be like, look, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a complete shit show. And I'm trying to do something productive in my life. And the only thing I like doing is getting high. So can I please work at your dispensary?
Oh,
That would go over well.
that's
Oh my God.
early though, Summer.
Why do I need another job? No. It wouldn't even be for the money. Like they could pay me minimum wage and I would do it.
Mandy's
That's
got a
the thing.
membership.
I would get paid minimum wage. I don't care. It would be weed money. There you go. It would be weed money. I'd probably get a weed discount. And hi Jamie. No, it's not forced. I do miss you guys.
Why? Look, was she that obsessed with the weed that the idea of working in a weed shop was just like cool? Imagine going, yeah, I'm just going to get a part-time job just for funsies. Just for funsies. No, if she's considering getting a job, it's simply because she's broke. Or she needed to make more money to make sure she could take care of Nada.
You don't think I'm capable of doing that? I worked for many, many years of my life, guys. Mostly in offices. But I did used to work on my feet sometimes. I worked in fast food before.
When you were like
retail.
17.
Biotin, yeah, I need to get some biotin.
That was probably 120 pounds
yesterday,
ago.
and I had heart. It was actually really good. Like, it was really good. And speaking of which, heart is full of B vitamins.
AM or
to,
PM
increase things naturally in my
Antonis?
diet too. Like, just try to eat healthier now that I really enjoy it more.
It was
Reality
Antonis.
TV chick just sent me
Antonis
some money to
bought
spike the
10
views.
memberships
Thank you,
for
reality
everybody.
TV chick.
Oh,
Is that why
that
you watch me?
dog's
It's my life is a
barking.
mess
Sorry,
of
guys.
Z-grade reality show. Look at my teeth.
Oh, it's 1:30?
What's gross? Oh, the heart. No. If you like lamb, it looks like steak after you slice it like that. Cutting out the aorta and stuff is gross. But it's just like a muscle. It's just like a piece of meat, right? The heart. But apparently organ meat is so much more nutritious. So I've just been like looking more into like proper nutrition, like because I know like I'm lacking estrogen. I'm lacking a lot of probably vital vitamins. I want to get like a full panel done when I see my doctor. I want to get like vitamin tested.
What about the diabetes, Chantal? What about those?
I don't think I'm not gonna say anything I'm doing anymore. I was supposed to stop doing that 3 years ago, and I still do it. I can't even stick to that. I'm consistent.
Oh, okay. So it's early. Oh, it's almost lunchtime.
So would I ever try brain? I would try it. I think I'm gonna be the type of person that would try anything once within reason. Like not if it hurts other people or something like that, but like for food.
So is trying mathematics within reason? Because that is well out of reason for me. Like that would be akin to, do you want to jump out of a window without a safety net? I'd be like, no, because that's not within reason. Do you want to smoke a random mathematics pipe that you found on some stranger's floor? No, because that's not within reason. Can we try something else? Anything else? But like not jumping out of a window or smoking meth. Can we come up with something cooler than that? That's not going to potentially like end my life? No. Chantal will. Anything once, within reason.
I would be totally down. And I don't know. I can't eat I don't know. I feel bad for animals, but at the same time.
I did see the picture of that. I saw it's a little red, like it looks like a little hatchback or a little 4-door sedan. And the wheel looks jacked up. The front panel is like, it's I would say that it's probably total. He's probably cracked the engine as well. Like it's messed up. But he was drink driving. Wasn't he doing well? Wasn't he doing all right? Not drink driving and getting on the mend. I don't watch SJM. I'm not interested. I don't listen to any of his stuff. But I did see the car. And one of my pet peeves in life is people who drink drive. I hate it. I've called the cops on 2 people that have been a friend of a friend and a friend of my mum. I knew they were drink driving, so I called the cops because I don't play that. I don't care. No, I absolutely will not.
I'm a meat eater.
Oh, that's bad.
Sacrifice. I do. I really do. Chicken hearts are good. Pig brains are good.
Oh, Antonis.
My hairline is I ran out of fibers just before payday. I was
You have to do that.
No, you know what it is? I forgot to spray them on. So I had the fibers after I had my shower. And then if I don't spray them down, they just kind of blow away in the wind, I guess. I don't know. You've eaten a chicken heart. Yeah, and the lamb heart tastes like lamb, but mild lamb. And if you mix it with spices and peppers, it looked good. It looked like freaking steak, right? Or it looked like steak.
Kelly says hi,
really
everybody.
Aw. I want to do a Christmas giveaway too.
Because I do appreciate you guys, even though I bees around and worry you guys and all this other shit.
She wants to do a giveaway. Nobody ever got the coffee. No, she was making 20,000 a month. Didn't do one single thing for anyone.
So now I get the whole lying thing. Nader explained it to me actually. I said, you know how you look like a liar?
No,
You were just in your bed.
it's
telling
so
your viewers,
selfish. I
"Nothing to do, you're never
reckon.
gonna see me again." And 2 hours later, my video comes out. I'm just like,
No, that's all
yeah, that looks bad.
It's
But
all right. That's
here's
all
what
right,
happens.
Mandy.
Here's what
I
happens.
do the same. My
At the
screen's
time,
a
I
bit
tell you,
messed up.
it's over and I'm never going back. That's
Uh-huh.
what is in my head to do. Like, we're done and whatever. But
Then
my
I
feelings turn
wake
again.
up.
And I do that. I go through cycles of everything in my life. Like, my feelings are the worst and they're just more and more out of control. So, oh my God.
And then I wake up and my borderline personality or bipolar or whatever else, my mania or the need for whatever drugs that I like to take kicks in, and I want him back.
Anyway, so that's the thing. Okay, so I'm sorry. So that's what I'm just not going to say we're over. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Period. I'm not going to talk about Nader.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm going to come on here and do, we're going to do the bees budget. We need a secretary for this. Kels, I don't know where Kels is. And we're going to do content. And we're Mistress Rebecca. Welcome to Green Court Meters. Ready to bees.
Oh, that's another freak.
No, I'm not back with him. I'm by myself. Maybe I do enjoy still eating there. Yes. I also like the feeling of freedom too. Honestly, I do. Remember, you just feel, I don't know. Anyway, so because it's messed up and because I don't like you guys thinking that I'm lying to you and I'm just changing my mind a million times because everything is chaos and just ridiculous at this point, it's better to just not say anything and to promise you guys things I can never deliver. So,
because she's totally good
Right?
at holding
Don't you think so?
all this stuff in
why do you think
and
I'm
not
something
getting
like that?
mad
Like, what do I do?
and
behavior-wise?
yelling
And my behavior
and
is
being impulsive. It's one of her
my behavior
strengths.
is that of somebody who is smoking crack and PCP. But I don't do it. I'm just weird. Okay, I'm clean. I'm weird. See, I'm life driven. I'm just in a really good mood right now. It's like hard to be not positive. I want to talk in detail about the current arrangement you have with Zaddy Nads. Well, aren't you guys very curious? You guys know what's going on. Use your imagination.
Oh, okay. Let's go. What is the comment? What does the comment say? Merry Christmas. It's nice to watch a video where Chantal is in huffing and puffing and fighting in the background. Who said that? So glad you said that, lol. Who wrote that? Funny Honey Bunny? Is that who wrote that? Okay, so why is that mad? Why did that make her mad? Nada's response, I agree. Oh, wow.
Merry Christmas.
Blocked and moving on. Chantal came back after seeing that comment. Oh, she
I
mad.
want to.
I'm just filling up my drink bottle over here, guys. I'm a bit distracted.
Tell my last words to Nader.
Oh, we weren't going to talk about him though, guys. Remember? Never again.
Okay,
Never telling us
because
what's
I'm sure
happening.
you'll see this. Besides this, sorry.
Oh,
I'm not doing this to be mean.
I did have a look at her social blade, and last time I looked at it, she was only making, I think the most she was going, it was around the anywhere between, I think it was like $600 and $3,000 for the month of November was going to be her income. But Social Blade doesn't include like what YouTube takes out, super chats, memberships. It doesn't like show any of that. It just sort of shows roughly what it's kind of based on what the previous months was, similar viewing patterns, that kind of thing. So whatever Social Blade says is not always accurate to the dollar or the cent, but it's usually pretty close. But she's definitely not making close to what she used to. That's for sure.
That's how you'll see it. But I blocked you everywhere for myself. So,
Mandy, are you on an iPhone? Because I did explain it the other day. I feel weird explaining it, but it can be confusing. And if there are other people you want to sign up to, like if you go to another channel and you want to be a member in their channel, you can figure out how to do it. So, Mandy, are you on an because you're a member, so you've got a membership. But are you on an iPhone or an Android? What are you on? There it is. Okay. So I'll just explain. And this is how it does it for everybody that's got a channel. If you want to subscribe, that's how you do it. Or if you want to send them a thanks or whatever. So you're on your iPhone and you're looking at the info underneath. So you've got the name of the stream. I've called this one, "This Bitch is So Cringe," right? And then underneath that, it's got 3 little dots and more. If you hit on the more, it's going to take you and it's going to have the description details on the very side panel. It should show all underneath on an iPhone. And then it's going to have join this channel to get access to perks. So if you hit that link with your finger, it'll take you to either Safari, Chrome, or something else. There's a third option. Safari, maybe? Safari. If you hit whichever browser you prefer, it'll actually take you to the full site where you can hit join. And that's where you go and it'll ask you to put in your details and stuff. That's how you do it now. It used to be different, but that's how you do it now. So if you want to join memberships for other channels or my channel, that's how you find the link. And that's how you do it from iPhone. It just takes you to the browser. It wants you to go to the full website. That's why it's weird. Android, it's just there.
I'm tired of like giving completely myself to you in every way.
Oh, she's fancy with the iPhone 15 Pro, the new one.
Like I watch your live stream and watch your videos, and everything right down to the fucking spices you're using are mine.
Hi, Inferno. Fist
Like,
bump.
You even
What
tell
up?
me. I feel so bad when I see comments that he's using you, blah blah blah. And then you
Oh yeah. See, like, did you find it, Kelly? There you go.
I have nothing new.
See,
Like when
problem solving.
In his video comments, like, it's so nice not to have Chantal huffing and puffing around the kitchen. And he wrote under that, "I agree, thanks." You agree, but it's okay for me to huff and puff around your kitchen when I'm buying you groceries for you. So I just want you to know I'm not here to talk about you. I'm not going to talk about you on my channel.
She continues to talk about him.
And
I know you. My phone's busted. I've dropped it a couple of times. I got the screen repaired. I need to get a new one. I just keep putting it off because I don't want to have to upload all my stuff on there. I've got all my apps set up the way I want it. I don't want to have to put all my passwords in and shift everything over and go through the pull-up. I just don't want to set up a new phone and learn all the features and functions. I'm used to my phone. I don't like change, but I am going to have to get myself a new phone eventually because I can't use the one on my screen because that part, I have to hit it like 7 times and maybe on the 7th go, I'll get the one to work, or I've got to flip it and it's a nightmare. And I can't type letters with Q because the Q doesn't want to work either. I've got to flip it and sometimes it won't change the orientation. But I want a new phone, but I don't want to set up a new phone. I've got everything the way I want it.
You know why? That's all I'm going to say. And
Nirvana, Inferno. Probably, I think she did. And the reason why is that stupid? Why is that stupid? Because cats lick their fur and she's going to ingest the wax because Chantal's not going to give her a bath, is she? No. I remember in year 9, my best friend and I, we tried to give, you remember when guys used to have tracks in their hair and they would put the slits like 1, 2, 3 in their eyebrows, but they would get their hair shaved. They'd have tracks like the lines. We tried to give my best friend's cat tracks. We tried to do it with the scissors and eventually just like, we weren't hurting the cat. The cat was chill, but we were trying to cut tracks into its hair. It didn't work. It just ended up with a big bald patch. Okay.
Probably good for you also. Move on with your life.
Yeah, I know. I don't like them. It's so annoying, right? Can't they just leave things alone?
It's like everybody else except for me is better than me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think it's really over because before I used to just like be really sad. I am sad, but I'm more mad now.
Yeah, exactly. Why would she
That I
look?
let myself be treated. Like when I think of like
She I don't think BBJ would probably like to be washed. But she wouldn't clean her ears or trim her nails or take care of her teeth or take her to the vet. What are the chances this one's going to wash the cat? I mean, cats don't really need to be washed, but they should be washed every now and again, especially if they've got skin problems or if they're meowing or you're checking them over. You should give them a wash every now and again, or even at least get some wet wipes or something like cat-friendly ones and clean down their fur. It helps get rid of their undercoat as well if you use the wet wipes, but not this one. No, the cat will be fine. It'll just wear off.
certain things he said.
We
are
thought
done,
so.
or,
That's
like,
why we
things
tried it.
I
And
know
it
he
didn't
lied about,
work.
but he won't admit. Manipulation.
He was a ginger cat too.
Anyway. And I don't want to talk about him.
Then don't.
I
And
just
stop
wanna
talking about him.
honestly forget him and just move on.
Mm-hmm.
I unsubscribed from his channel. I
Mm.
blocked him, and I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Oh, that
I don't
means
want
it's
to
for
talk to you
reals.
anymore. I don't
Unsubscribed.
want to talk about you. A real friend wouldn't leave me stuck. Thanks for uploading my video. Thanks for screaming in my face. For helping you.
Yeah, Buddy's not a fan. Buddy's not a fan. He's got skin issues. And I bought a shampoo and I'm like, right, we're gonna get into a regular bathing schedule. And I thought I'll just ease him into it. I'll use the drain hole on the floor. I won't even put him into the shower cubicle. I'll just put him in the bathroom and I'll just run some gentle water. I'll get him used to it. I'll foam him up. Because I see cats getting bathed all the time on the YouTubes. They're chill, they're mellow. You just got to get them used to it, they say. No. This cop, he shredded me. And I think he was a little traumatized. He was like, nah, he won't go in the bathroom anymore. Won't go in there anymore. And I was gentle with him. I took my time. I didn't rush him and I didn't force him. I had to come up with another alternative. And the other alternative was I got a bit of the shampoo, diluted it, and just put it onto his skin, and then put a little baby vest I got from the baby shop. I put that on him just so he wouldn't lick it off. And I just let it sit on the skin for about 5 minutes. And then we took the singlet off. And then we got the wet wipes, the ones that are like 99% water and they've got nothing in them. And then we just removed it. I just sat there and wiped him. He just felt like he was getting patted. And that's what we did for his skin. And that was the only solution I had. And then we got the paw cream, the same cream that you put on the paws, the dog paws, just so they stop cracking. We would put that on his neck to get rid of the dry skin on there. And that was the magic solution, but it was a lot more time consuming than the bath. But that's what we had to do because there was no way Buddy was getting baths. He hates it.
Anyway, that's it. That's all. This is Christmas. I don't want to. And yes, I have my reasons why I don't want to talk to him directly. Okay?
It was like
I
a
don't think I'm leaving
topical,
him that bad off. I mean,
soothing shampoo.
Sorry, but do live streams, find somebody to edit, learn all you can.
Yes.
Even if it's very rudimentary. I had to learn that way.
And when you get a good because our border collie, when we had her, we would get her professionally groomed. Not all the time, but in summer we would do it more because she had very, very thick fur and we didn't want her to sit in the heat. In the winter, not so much because, it's all right to have a bit of extra fur, but she freaked out the first time, and then the second time she was better, and then third time she was better. She just got better and better over time. And I think sometimes it's the vibe of the person that's doing the trims. If they're cool, calm, and they're just used to it and they know how to manage the dogs, eventually the dogs love them and they look forward to the interaction. If you get a good groomer.
I'm just done giving myself when I'm getting nothing. I'm
literally
getting
hello,
nothing
Rob Roy. I did see you before.
At all in return except extra stress.
It's not like she couldn't afford to take the cat to get a proper groom.
Yelled at, whatever.
But she's not going to talk about him, guys. She's
no.
definitely not talking about him.
I'm done with that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel depressed right now, but I feel at peace. Like I know I can just sleep, wake up, and I don't have to worry about anything but myself right now. Yeah,
you never have to.
All that. I'm not putting up with that bullshit anymore. Have them help you. I do want to move on. He can move on with his channel. And whatever.
Oh
don't
my
know, I don't know.
gosh.
Or maybe earlier in today, and I hung up on him.
We had Zaina for 14 years. She was 14 when she passed away. And it gutted my husband. He loved her and she loved him. Like at the end, she was going a bit deaf and she was blind. She was having seizures, and we got her euthanized at home because it was the gentlest way. It was hard to get her even into the car. She had arthritis, and we were just like, nah, we want it to be gentle, and we wanted her to be at home. So she wasn't scared. There wasn't any weird smells. You know, we wanted it to be really peaceful for her. So my husband said, look, you guys have got to leave. The vet's coming. I just want it to be me and her. And I was like, I couldn't. Knowing what was happening, I couldn't have been there. And he said he was so sad. He's never cried that hard in his life. But he was happy with the way that he did it because he knows that it was the best way for her. And it was the least painful way for her as well. So he rests well with it because he knows he did the exact right thing for the dog.
No, Sabrina, I won't be back there because I have
No,
been
she's
blocked
probably
everywhere.
chopping carrots or garlic or something.
And I'm tired after our last fight. That's it.
Oh, the
That's it, I'm done, so.
ticks. Are they the paralysis ticks, or are they just like regular bush ticks, not the ones that make them sick? Because I get so scared. Those paralysis ticks, you don't muck about with those. Our cat got one of those ones, and he was so sick. His back legs stopped working, and he was like, you could see he was scared. And we took him to the vet, and he got the venom stuff, and he was fine. But oh my god, it was so scary.
And I've been here since. I don't want to go back there. That's why I got a new TV. I don't want to hear it. Just when I called him and he was like, Karma's going to come your way. If you say you're going to do
and
something
we knew
with
she was
somebody,
getting old. We knew we were going to have to
follow
do it. We
through.
already had a
It's called
plan in
karma.
mind. We talked about it beforehand.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I have pretty good karma coming my way for everything I fucking put up with. And
Some
everything I
cats
did
just
for-
don't.
for
You just
you,
don't
but
do it. You just leave them
it's
be,
not good
right?
enough. It's not good enough. Because I ruined your reputation online.
But she's not going to talk about him, guys. Remember that. She's not
But
going to
nothing
talk
I
about
said
him.
was a lie, so
She's not obsessive.
maybe you did it to yourself.
Mm-mm.
Here we are, early Christmas. I didn't say that's what I'm doing, did I, Chi-Chi? How do you...
Well, she talked about him before and his behaviors before any of the bad stuff even started. The AUs had even started. She was talking about their habits and the TMI with what's going on in the bedroom and the rug use and blah, blah, blah. She had invaded his privacy before that because I remember her saying it's because it wasn't going to be anything. It was just going to be a hookup. So at that time, his privacy wasn't worth anything to her. It didn't matter. It didn't count. She wasn't trying to protect it because she like, I didn't really care about this person yet. And their privacy, oh, whatever. And then all the stuff started to come out. But she'd already broken his privacy by then. Oh, no. I went 2 streams without doing it, and this time I did it. Look at me. What a wally. There we go.
Can't prove it. Feel? He sends me a picture on Messenger of it's an obese dog with my face on it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You think you're God's gift to fucking women? Like,
you do.
Ugh.
You said he was the hottest man you've ever seen.
You screamed in my face and grabbed my face. You have the nerve to be mad at me for what? What did I do to you? I wanted to come see my cats. Like, oh, you didn't kick BBJ Orange Chicken.
Oh, what is he like? But see, this is the thing. My cat, I'm telling you now, the cat he's not food centric. He doesn't have any favorite toys. I would have to sit. I'm his currency. I would have to sit in that middle of that pool, and I don't even think he would come in there if I was there. Honestly, I don't think so. He would have to be sedated to be washed. He's a squirrely little guy. You've seen how flexible he is. He can parkour away from me.
But she hates him, so he scared her.
Oh, they're everywhere.
I don't like Buster. I'm kidding. Poor Buster.
Oh,
no doubt he will go live now.
Keep your energies up.
I had to subscribe because I don't want this to be like a battle of live streams.
but I love the thinking. I love the brainstorming. Fantastic. Ugh. Oh, Dee Dee. Oh, good. Oh, good God. Oh, can we get Lyme disease here? I think we can. I don't know.
So messy back there. What's up, guys? Oh,
I'm not going to talk about him, though, guys. I'm not going to talk about him.
Go and pee.
Oh, messy. Yeah, beautiful. Ah, the villa. Nostalgia.
No, I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is a guy trying to get gonorrhea medication from me.
Oh.
What's up, guys? He's a fucking piece of shit. I can tell he's bothered. He's on his date, and all he can think about is be mad at me. For what? What is he mad at me for? Plain cheeseburgers.
Look.
Do you want me to list?
I found that an interesting fact. I thought I was right, and then it turns out I was right. People have been diagnosed with Lyme disease from ticks in Australia, but not from Australian ticks. The bacteria that you get from Lyme disease is not found in the ticks in Australia. The people that have been diagnosed with it have brought it with them from overseas. Australian ticks. We've got ones that will like bite you and make you really, really sick, but and kill your cats and your pets, your dogs and whatever, but not with the Lyme disease. You don't get that here.
For him versus the shit he's done to me, and he has the nerve to be like, "I'm having a Christmas party."
Who moans when they pee?
No, he has the fucking.
Did she moan?
I know you're gonna watch this. You have the
she's getting hot.
To sit in. It's supposed to be our bedroom, but whatever. Your bedroom. A girl sitting on your bed. Yeah, that's okay. And you ignore my calls. But I'm not allowed to live with Pete. But I lived with Pete when you met me. And you're fucking lying to everybody when you say we were together for a week. Come on now. Like, it feels like a week, yeah, but give me a break. Anyways. Oh, he's such a liar. And I had a sick feeling this would happen. People are like sympathizing with him more because he's such a piece of crap.
Nobody was sympathizing with Nada. Nobody was sympathizing. Just because we weren't on your side doesn't mean we're on Nada's side. You're both idiots. Nobody was sympathizing with Nada. We know you're a complete nutball, and we understand that he's been putting up with your behavior, but we also know that he's been doing some truly horrible, shady shit behind the scenes. You're both toxic as hell, but nobody was sympathizing with Nada. Nobody.
Whatever.
Oh, don't.
Me here, eh?
Pickle.
Oh, wrong one. What happened there? That was weird. Oh, I must have hit the wrong button. There we go. Twice in 2 minutes. Fantastic. Good stuff, Cooks. Good stuff.
He's a fucking piece of shit. I can tell he's bothered. He's on his date, and all he can think about is be mad at me. For what? What is he mad at me for? Plain cheeseburgers. Do you want me to list the fucking shit I've done for him versus the shit he's done to me? And
no way.
Like,
I literally just Googled it. I literally just Googled it and it said the bacteria is not found here. So that's crazy. Where is that? Where did they get it from? Oh, you're getting tired of her voice. All right. Well, maybe we'll switch up to something else. Has Ambi dropped anything?
With a woman? No. He has.
We could do an Ambi retro react, but I think people are probably off themselves.
You have the fucking nerve to sit in. It's supposed to be our bedroom, but whatever. Your bedroom. A girl sitting on your bed.
It's not a girl, it's a lady.
Yeah, that's okay. And you ignore my calls. But I'm not allowed to live with Pete. But I lived with Pete when you met me. And you're fucking lying to everybody when you say we were together for a week. Come on now. Like, it feels like a week, yeah, but give me a break. Anyways. Oh, he's such a liar. And I had a sick feeling this would happen. People are like sympathizing with him more because he's such a piece of crap. Whatever.
There's meat here, eh?
Pickle.
Why is it doing that?
Yeah.
NP.
I don't know why it keeps jumping like that. I'm not touching anything. All All right, we'll just go straight to part 2 because part 2 is short, and then we'll get on to Katina, I should say. Anyway, and she's getting revved up, so we'll do part 2. Here we go. One. Oh, I found one. I found a good one. There we go. Oh, what's happened? Hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you just been sitting here, look at me making faces. Oh, we're gonna watch it. You wanna oh, wait. Wait a minute. Hey, you guys. Oh, stop. Oh, what's going on? I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay. So would you guys be wanting to watch maybe an ALR retro react? Because I wouldn't think that you guys would be down with that. I think you just put up with me doing ALR just because I need something different from Chantal all the time. Hudson Valley, congratulations the last time. Wow. Okay, so maybe that information that was on the Googles is incorrect. Wow. She is tweaking. Oh, she's always tweaking. Yes, you there's a special way to do it. You gotta yeah, and usually the ambulance used to have to do it. And she did ruin that villa. Okay, all right. Gosh. Oh, something's going. StreamYards is doing stuff today and it's like bothering me. All right. Look, we will we'll watch Katina because I found a good one. And while we're watching Katina, because hers aren't very long, I'll look up an Ambi retro react then. All right. We'll do something good. Okay. So we'll do this one. Where is it? This guy. This one is right up my alley. This one, oh my gosh. I'm so excited to watch this one. It is the food of my dreams. Food of my dreams. It is. Right. Okay. Okay. So this one is the undefeated shrimp vermicelli one. The undefeated seafood vermicelli platter costs $280 if you fail. So if you don't eat it all in the time allowed or just finish it in period, you have to pay nearly $300 for this thing. Oh, it looks good though. Oh, I'm just hurting myself by watching this. Oh my God. Sorry, rip seafood lovers. Oh, haters. If you don't like the seafood, you won't enjoy this one. But we're going to watch it. So ready, steady, go.
Oh, it's like a private party for one with a seafood feast for literally 8. Wow.
Oh, thanks. All right.
What is up, Kilo Crew, and welcome to today's video. Today is my final food challenge here in Singapore, and in true fashion, the final challenge always has to be the toughest one. I am here at Shrimp Prawn Seafood in the Boat Quay area of Singapore, where I'm about to take on their Zermatt Platter Challenge.
That
Now,
looks so
this is
good,
a
that
massive
crab.
platter,
Oh my
just
God.
loaded with seafood, which was named after my good friend that you just saw in the last video, Mr. Zermatt Neo, who did this platter as a bit of a mukbang, but his video went viral. The restaurant loved it, and they decided to make it an actual challenge. So I'm going to have 1 hour to finish a giant pile of basically 3 pounds of their famous steel pot seafood vermicelli, along with all of the crustaceans on the planet. I have 2 massive jumbo river prawns right here that are just loaded with all of the meats. I have 2 full crab right here, which is this a special kind of crab? Mud crab. So these are actually 2 big mud crabs. I have some scallops. There's of course mussels in the vermicelli itself. I have a bunch of prawns. There is crayfish as well. So much stuff here. I probably forgot some. But luckily, 1 hour to finish all this. If I'm unsuccessful, once again, I'm going to be doing some dishes because this platter costs about 288 Singapore dollars. That's a big number. I don't want to do any dishes. I want to win my final challenge here in Singapore. Make my boy Zermatt proud. This thing is, as of this trip, we'll call it that, undefeated. So we're gonna try and give this a shot.
Oh, just
Hopefully
start
I can
eating
do
it. I'm
1
dying
hour.
here.
If I'm successful, Wall of Fame, right? Free meal. That's a good deal. So as usual, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get this challenge started.
Yeah, go.
Okay, actually, before I actually dig into this, I'm going to be turning this plate sideways because I did watch a certain someone attempt this challenge and they had issues dropping shells into their vermicelli. So that certain someone has basically instructed me to crack all of this seafood over an empty plate. And that is exactly what I'm going to do now. So let's eat us a feast. And 1, 2, 3, let's get it. Here we go. All right, let's start with some of these jumbo tiger prawns. Okay, I'm already so slow at this. I am off to a record pace. Nobody said I was good at this. When I lived in Louisiana, they were like children that could crack crayfish faster than I could.
Oh, I'm so good at the seafood. Oh, no. This
Yeah, so
is
nice. Okay.
literally heaven for me.
I'm not off to a good start. All right, that is it.
This is almost like my ultimate meal. Not the size of it, but the combination of food on there. We've got mud crab, which is I'm dying. Giant. I didn't know you could get giant prawns that big, like prawn meat. I just wonder how good the meat is. If this had oysters on it, I'm all about that life. The crayfish, just all of this, all of it is amazing.
That is good. There's like 18
Oh,
of these things. No,
and
16.
Tonus. Oh,
Thank
who's gonna
goodness
get
for
it?
that, because I
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who got them? Who got them? Thank you once again, Antonis. Very generous. We've got Lady Lithium, Minka, Havasu Mom, Fab5, Natural Ginger, woo woo, Terry Lynn, GK, Sosie, Bubbles, Pradanada. You all got memberships. Welcome to the Cookie Cutters. You're cool by osmosis, which basically means you're cool just by being here and just soaking it all up from each other. That's it. We're all just cool.
was going slow enough just on the first two.
He is very
Try
generous.
scallop on top.
And he tell us all about the lamb stew that he made.
Mm.
Recipes in.
Let's just crush these because they're too good.
If you want the recipe for Antonis's lamb stew, authentic Greek recipe, last night's live has got the recipe. He typed it out and put it in there. And if you want to try it, you can. I'm going to do it, and I'm probably going to film it too and upload it. It'll just be like a 2-minute video, nothing major, but I want to try it. I want to try an authentic Greek recipe from an authentic Greek person.
Mm.
Yeah, to me, scallops are kind of like the steak of the sea. Absolutely
Oh,
exquisite.
scallops.
Scallops are my favorite seafood.
I may or
Yeah,
may
I love
not
the
be a
texture of.
bit
I like
biased
it when
because
they're
you don't have to
grilled
peel
and they're a
them
little
or
bit
do
burny,
anything.
like they get
just
the
pop them in
torch
your
on them
mouth
and just
and
burn
you're
them a
good
little
to
bit
go.
on the outside. Oh,
All
so
right,
good.
scallops are gone. Back to the jumbo tiger prawns. The look of intense
I
concentration is not gonna end.
know.
Intense
Oh, did they actually
concentration,
leave?
or is it
Look,
frustration?
Shenanigans, did they actually leave today? Because I haven't seen anything. I haven't been on the Twitters. I haven't been on the Instagrams. I haven't seen anything on the YouTubes. I've been at work all day and literally just come home and jumped on here. Has somebody left? Oh, I'm gonna have to go and have a look.
A bit of both. I'm gonna leave you guys to decide that one, but let's just say I was still pretty hangry at this point.
Also, luckily, the top of these crabs are basically for show. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be peeling out just this meat.
Yeah.
These are already empty. So that's just to make this platter look pretty. So
Yeah.
all meat's out of there. Let's eat whatever this is. I think it might be like crab intestines.
The one thing I do want to try when I go to Korea, I want to go to the seafood market because they do those big giant snow crabs, and you eat all the legs and the nippers and stuff, and then you can crack open the shell, that top half that she's got, and there's all the beautiful soft brain innards, like it's all soft and yummy crab meat. You eat that up, and then what they do is they take the juice and what remains, they take it away and they get some rice and they get some kimchi and they mix it all together and they stir fry it up, and then they bring it back to your table. In the shell, it's like your bowl, and then you get all that crab meat fried through with rice and kimchi and some other stuff, and it's supposed to be amazing. That's one of my bucket list dishes that I want to try when I'm in Korea because it just sounds amazing.
I don't know. I'm going to eat it anyway. It's probably poop.
Ooh,
I don't like that.
yes, definitely do that.
That is definitely poop. You don't eat that. Randy ate it. You are nasty. Oh. Okay, I just spoiled it that Randy was the one that ate that. Cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, because they had no idea.
Look, I was trying to be coy like you would be. Oh, that is.
Oh,
you
look
don't
at the
eat
size of that
part,
prawn.
okay.
That's
Everyone's
outstanding.
gonna like laugh at me. Yeah, but they told me to eat the yellow stuff in the jumbo prawn, the river prawn. I don't know.
Yeah, I really hope you guys weren't eating anything during that little segment. That was a big life mistake there. But
Oh, no way. Oh, JK and Jin. Oh, and Jimin, I love that. I actually never thought about them all going into the same place at the same time. I just thought they'd be 7 of them, all different places all over the shot. No one's together. Oh, I think that's wonderful. And I like that June and V are going together because we all know that V or Tay is June's baby and he gets Tay and they get to be together. Oh, I think that's lovely. I'm surprised that V didn't go in with Jimin, but I think that would probably be that would not work out well for them because the pair of them together are lunatics.
But now I know, and now you guys do
Oh, me
too.
too, Lady Lithium. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite thing in the whole world.
Ooh.
That's what I'm getting myself for Christmas dinner. I'm lashing out and
Those
getting
are nice.
prawns and
Now, they're
oysters
not
for
exactly
Christmas.
all intact because they are cooked together in one big steel pot.
Oh. No, it looks like a prawn. It actually
Is
does
this
look
the
like a
ginseng
prawn,
I
isn't
don't
it?
eat?
Correct. Ginger.
Oh, that's ginger. That's okay to eat. There's ginseng in here, which I guess
Mystery
you don't
food,
eat,
but I'm
and
going
then
to eat it
ginger, which you do.
anyway.
It's kind of hard to tell what's what. Okay, and then I guess in Singapore they only eat the body part of this. They don't actually crack the legs, which I find odd, but I'll take it because there's a lot here.
Yeah, I guess they kind of consider it a waste of time, and it's not necessary. So I'm okay with it.
And then just like spit the shells out.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Clearly.
Crayfish comes up.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
maybe
Just
I'll
on the
try some
same
of
jar.
those
Oh,
later.
okay.
Okay, so these
Same
are big old crayfish.
Place thing, but different groups.
Ooh,
Oh,
That
okay.
comes out nice.
Oh, I
and
kind of
clean.
wanted them to be together.
Oh yeah, that's candy. Okay.
That's candy. Don't say
Oh,
stuff
that's
like that.
really
I'm so
nice.
jelly.
Ooh. Okay, I'm into this kind of
Oh,
seafood right here.
Balmain bugs. We've got
Lazy
Moreton bugs,
Lazy
Nicola.
boy style.
I talked about these the other one. We've got Moreton Bay bugs, which are I think are kind of like Balmain bugs, but Balmain ones are obviously from Sydney or Melbourne. Where are they from? Balmain's in Sydney, right? Yeah, Sydney. And Moreton Bay bugs are from my stretch of like Queenslandy, Moreton Bay area, but I think they're very, very similar to each other, but a different like species or something. But basically just giant crayfish lobster hybrids.
That is so good.
Yeah, I was super thankful of the presentation of these crayfish. It doesn't get much easier than that.
I want to make sure I
Mud
knock out all
crabs,
of these at once.
yes. Oh, do you?
Build some
Where do you get
confidence.
your mud
I
crabs,
was
Rob
beginning to
Roy?
get a
I'm so
bit
jealous. Have not
overwhelmed
had a
feeling
good
at this
mud
point.
crab
It
in
felt like I
years.
barely touched this challenge, and I was like 10 minutes in, so I knew I needed to hurry up.
Okay, that is it for the crayfish. We are going to go for these jumbo river prawns, which are indeed jumbo. Look at that.
Oh my
And
God,
again,
that does
oddly,
look like
I
a
guess you don't do the
lobster.
legs
That
of
looks like a
these.
lobster.
I don't understand that, but I'm also again okay with it. Okay, here we go. Wow,
Look at
that
the
is
meat.
sexy. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous right now.
Great work to Alvin and his team here at Shrimp Prawn Seafood. This is delicious. Now I did ask, I guess the yellow stuff on this is roe.
Oh,
so
yes.
eating fish eggs.
So nice.
So I'm gonna eat that. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Actually clean.
I listened to that. I do
And on
like
to the
that. I
next
do like
one.
Justin
Also,
Timberlake one
they,
better,
like,
but the Usher one
flame
was good
torch
too.
these. I forgot to mention that. It was actually really cool to watch that process back in
Oh.
the kitchen. They like welded it shut. It was kind of cool.
Oh, that was
Okay,
weird.
so
I've
I
never seen that
highly
done
doubt
before
they were
to
welding the
lobster.
shellfish, but it did give them a really nice color, and it was a cool
Mm.
presentation back in the kitchen.
I was going to say, I
Alright.
bet they did that
Yeah,
just to
actually.
shine up the shell and make it really
The
orange.
graveyard here. Randy is getting rid of the big carcasses,
Mm.
which sounds disturbing.
I just
and,
want one
I'm
of
gonna
those big
work on the
legs
rest
and just
of
a
the
big long
jumbo
strip of
tiger
crab meat.
prawns.
Oh my God.
Doing great.
Oh, I salivated just talking about it. Whoops.
Ah,
A little friendly rivalry going on there, but
Oh, he can just
easy
get 'em
was the
redone.
phrase of the trip to Singapore.
I want to see
Alright,
him.
final tiger prawn. Thank goodness. These have been the bane of my existence.
I mean, with any seafood, like I know with crabs and stuff, they have to be a certain size and they have to be measured. I don't know about lobsters though, but I think when they check lobsters, they measure their claws. The claw size is what they measure to make sure that they're big enough. I'm pretty sure that's right. I've never bought lobsters. I've never tried lobsters. The closest thing I've had to lobster is Moreton Bay bug. They're hard to get. They're really expensive for what you get. I don't know, but I know I want to try one. But I don't know if they're protected in the way that you can't fish small ones. They have to be a certain size, and there's really big fines if they catch you with undersized seafood like fish, crabs, and the wrong sex. I think you've got to shut the girls back, but you can keep the boys. Yeah, so there are very strict fishing rules around like seafood and fisheries around in Australia, basically. I like that. I like his
really
verse
in love
better.
with these clams. They're so garlicky. Okay. Now is the technical part.
What kind of information are you going to try and get out of the crayfish or the lobsters? What kind of information do crabs have? Where's the booty? Pirate treasure. Maybe they know where all the pirate treasure is because that's the only. Where's the last missing piece of the Titanic? Where is it? Tell me, or I'm going to take one leg at a time. They can grow them back though, you know.
We are getting in.
Oh, crap. Some people do say that. They like the softness of the crab. Lobster's a little bit firmer. No, it's the other way around.
I think.
I don't know because I haven't had lobster. But people say there's a difference in
He cracked
texture.
them really well for me. I actually really didn't have to do anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it from the back?
Oh,
then what did I
yeah.
see them doing
Oh,
with
no,
the
that's-
claws then? I saw them doing something with the claws.
I am so good.
I think I would be more willing to do a seafood.
Maybe they're just
buffet
measuring
of
it for
sorts and
science.
pay
I
all
don't
that money
know.
if they cracked the claws like that. It was really convenient.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
Claws are done. Let's get the rest of these
I
bodies.
know there's
'cause
a
these are
firm
also
rule about
technical.
the girls because we need them to make sure that they're not
Oh, shells
underfished.
them.
You take the girls away, they're not going to
I
drop
guess
their
you just
eggs
bite
and then
it
we
and
don't
spit
get
the
more
shells out.
crabs.
I don't really get that part, but we're gonna do it.
That still kind of boggles my mind, and I did ask about it after the fact.
Now, here's the irony, guys. I am actually a little bit intolerant. I have to double glove to peel the prawns. And sometimes I get a little bit of a, not a real funny, but sometimes I get a funny feeling in my throat. But I still eat the shell. I know it's stupid and I shouldn't, but I love it so much. But yeah, when I peel the prawns, I peel everybody's prawns for Christmas. I put 2 layers of gloves on because my hands go really, really red and really, really itchy and quite tight and sore from the prawns. But I can eat them and I'm okay, but my hands get really affected. So I just wear gloves.
And I guess it's more about getting all the juices
And when we're
out
at,
than the meat.
restaurants and stuff,
I
my
think the
husband
problem
peels them
is,
for
like,
me
the
and my mum
shells, like,
does.
actually stuck to the meat. I don't know what I'm doing.
They
Fun
know
fact,
all
I
of the,
edited out
the
the other
secrets of the
537 times that I said that phrase.
I think this is my first time in my life. I'm at like
Oh,
almost
no.
30 minutes in and I'm not full yet.
Lady Lithium. There's a secret in this chat. You don't have to apologize about caps. Caps are welcome. I'm blind as. That's why I'm always squinting. We prefer caps in this chat. It helps me read a lot better. So you can cap away.
But it's just cracking.
Still hungry and very, very frustrated at this point with greasy seafood covered fingers. So I was ready to
Hi.
dig into some pasta.
Great
Is there something in that?
personality.
Okay, I think we are down to just eating clams and vermicelli. So let's do it.
The first order of business, though, was digging through and finding all of the clams that were hidden in the pile of vermicelli.
Oh, clams.
Actually, now that we're done with these, can we clear those?
I figured, yeah.
All right, this looks
Now, the other reason that I absolutely love this, not just all the seafood, but the fact that it's seafood. And then after that, you've got noodles, like noodles. And I love the texture of vermicelli noodles. So good. Like everything about this dish just speaks to my soul.
pretty now, Kilo Crew. We are in it to win it. Here we go.
If there's a margarita on the side of
Lots of
this,
them are
it'd be
tight
the
over here.
perfect meal.
I had some help on this one. I had people pointing out where there were little
Yeah,
pockets
see,
of
it's,
clams.
it's fun in here. You can do what you want.
Every clam in Singapore is in here.
I'm really
From the Singapore River.
How you
I see
doing, honey? Shenanigans, just let me know what's going on with
there's
the
another one.
boys. Sad face.
Let me take my sunglasses off.
I know, it's so
Right
good,
there.
right?
Lucky sunglasses gotta go.
Her lucky sunglasses. Why are they lucky? What did you win?
Time to eat 3 pounds of vermicelli.
Oh my
now
God.
the real hard work begins. All right, here we go. We're gonna try and do
Barnacles.
chopsticks for a while.
Can you
Now
eat
we're down to the
barnacles?
real business. This is the part I was the most
I was watching something the other day and it was a guy who caught what was it? It was like a Was it a lobster? It was, I think it was a lobster, or yeah, it looked like a lobsterish, but it had all these barnacles on the back of it. And while he was talking, and it kind of scared me out a little bit, the barnacles went like this, and I was like, oh, they moved. So what he did is actually, he was like, the lobster was getting picked on by other lobsters. It was getting all its legs and that plucked off because it couldn't move and couldn't swim away. So what he did is he got his knife and he scraped all the barnacles off, and it started like twitching its tail straight away. And then the other thing that he did is he cut a bit out of its tail. It must make it swim a bit better. And he tried to give it a fish, but it didn't have any claws. But he threw it back in the water because it was undersized. But yeah, they got the barnacles on it. But barnacles like have a membrane that like. But can you boil them? I suppose it wouldn't be any different from pippies or like those little. What are those little things called? Oh, not pipettes, pippies. Those other little. They're not. I can't remember the name of them. Not clams, but the other little. If anybody can think of the names, they're not pippies, they're not clams, but they're other little mollusk things that come in the shells and people eat them. And I can't remember what they're called.
Excited
Mollusk?
for this restaurant had earned tons and tons of awards for this vermicelli, and I was so
I
excited
can't
to
think of the
dig in.
name.
They're not disappearing.
Yeah, Caps is on.
This is real cute.
This was the part that was tricky because even with all the care that I took earlier, there were still little bits of shells stuck to the noodles that made it really
Steam
hard
them?
to swallow.
Steamed
Now, the
barnacles.
lettuce is not required, but I'm going to try and eat.
I would try a barnacle.
It's just there for
No, it's another
decoration.
name. I just can't think
We're
of what
gonna
they're
see if I got
called. No, not
Come on,
oysters.
babe.
Yes, that must be what it was.
47,
Yeah,
15
they
minutes.
take everything cheap and nasty and just hike it up
Usually
because
all
it's
about,
fancy and
taking care
fun.
of the optional healthy vegetables, but I knew that I was
Oh,
way
okay,
behind
that
my
sounds
intended
good.
time
Callie,
target.
you know
I
lots
really needed
about
to dig into
seafood.
this,
Why
so
is that?
with that little
Are you a
cliffhanger, I'm going to
pirate?
leave you guys to enjoy the rest
you a
of the video.
pirate?
Thank you all so much for watching, and I will of course catch you all.
I want to say the word limpet or something, or I think it starts with P, but I know it's not Pippi. Oh, it's going to kill me. If I remember it, I will say it.
In the next one.
Oh, but yeah, she did it. I can't believe she did it. She's struggling though.
Yes. Great job, babe. You're at 58 minutes right now.
Oh, she's almost took her nearly an hour.
She's one of the ones for dessert.
We're going back to ice cream museum.
There you go. She's smiling. Come on, babe. Come on. Let's go.
She's almost done it. She's got one more mouthful, or she's got to pay.
58.25.
Come on, easy, boy.
Final 2 bites, Kilo Crew. Thank goodness.
Right before going to Thailand, too.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a
Oh,
challenge.
thank God, because I wouldn't want to have to pay for that. Oh, so good. But you can tell she works out. But it's still not a healthy thing to do to like, I suppose, but fasting is a thing. But then like, I don't know. But she looks healthy. She sounds healthy. She's managing herself. She looks like she's a good body weight. She looks fit. Hair looks good. Skin looks good. Eyes are bright. She doesn't look lethargic. You won't know what's going to do to her until later in life. But anyway, that was good. I enjoyed that. And, you know, brushed off Chantal. So now what I found on Amber's channel is a video that says what, and this is from her own channel, why I won't get weight loss surgery. And this is from 8 years ago. So she's very young. So how old is she now? 32. So this is when she was 24. She's going to be very soft-spoken, little bit emo, totally weird, very naive, obnoxious to a flaw. Let's see how much we can get through before we want to like jump out a window, because we are allowed to do that, you know. I'm going to speed her up because she talks real slow. All right. I haven't watched a lot of the old Amber videos. I haven't seen a lot of them. So This is new for me as well. I dipped on Amber. As soon as I found Chantal, I dipped on Amby. Because snore. Snore. Okay, here we go. Oh, she's got the snake bites in too. Fantastic.
And my whole video might be regarding around this issue because I do want to talk about it. Sorry if you guys are shaking. You're sitting on like a tower of things, and this table is very wobbly, as you can tell. So sorry about that. I'll try not to touch it. But
okay, just a quick side note, just a K-pop thing. I did not know that Taemin and Jimin were cousins. It makes me look at them in a whole totally different way. I can even see family resemblance at this point. Like, I get it, why they look so similar, why their body shapes are I get now, even if it's a second or third removed cousin, I can see how they would be related to each other. I didn't know that.
actually, I kind of want to make this short.
She's the
so this video
anti-foodie.
isn't just about this subject. But I have a few people telling me that I should be getting...
Who did it? Who said that word? Who said cockles? Cockles is exactly the word. Who said it? Cockles. Cockles, cockles, cockles. That was the word. Oh, whoever said it, you're brilliant. I was sitting here. I would never see. Oh, I would never.
you know, RNY or just gastric bypass surgery, just several different types of surgeries for weight loss. I would never, and I mean ever, get weight loss surgery. Ever.
Right.
And I mean that. I wouldn't, if someone paid me, I wouldn't even do it. My reasonings.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I give so many props to people who have gotten weight loss surgery. You have no idea. Like,
oh, look at you, Lady Lithium.
Look up to these people.
That was exactly what I was
so
thinking of. You read my mind.
And I'm just like, whoa. I am not one of those people who think that getting weight loss surgery is a way out. I feel like, honestly, it's the opposite. I feel like me not getting weight loss surgery is the way out, because weight loss surgery, there is so many complications. Even if you're losing the weight and this and that, there are so many different things that go along with weight loss surgery that I just visually see watching people's videos. I'm not going to say any names, but there's a lot of people who are losing so much weight.
I think that she doesn't like the idea that pretty much everybody loses a whole bunch of hair. When you have weight loss surgery, you lose a lot of hair. Once you hit the 4-month mark, it starts coming out, like gets real thin, gets real bad condition. That's why I cut it short, and it's coming back a trooper. I just got to stop bleaching it and fucking around with it. But the thickness is coming back. I think she's just like scared to not have her glory, her hair, because she's kept it the same for like 10 years. She's never done anything to it.
From it. And that either can cause gallstones or even more an insanely amount of extra skin. People get sick because if they eat like even just the smallest wrong thing, or even certain foods that are healthy.
It could be wrong, but I heard that somewhere on one of the short clips that they are related, I think.
Through dumping. I don't want to experience those things at all. It's just not something I want to experience. And I understand that so many people's weight loss journeys from weight loss surgery is so positive and upbringing and just motivational and inspirational. And it's amazing.
I know,
and I love watching those
She was in the 300s here.
But even within those stories, there are just little complications. And it's like, what if I want to eat a small piece of birthday cake because it's my best friend's birthday? Or, it's like, I won't get to do those things anymore.
Yeah, you can, because I have cake. I have donuts. I have an entire donut. I just don't have it every day, and I just can't eat 4 of them in a row. That's the difference. I can have half a slice of cake. You can have half a donut, or you can have 2 bites of the donut. You don't have to eat everything. You don't have to eat all of something. You can eat part of something, and that's where her break doesn't get around it. But if she doesn't want to have weight loss surgery, great. Some people are not meant to have it. Some people shouldn't have it, and I don't think anybody should be pressured in or shamed for not having it. But it's interesting having her listen to her impression is of it, because she's obviously not spoken to a lot of people, because that's not true.
I know life is not just about food. Life is not just about food.
Isn't it? Talk
I grew
Chantal,
up
she'll
in a
tell you
way where
different.
life was just about food for me. It was my best friend. But I honestly, I can't stop my life.
Yeah, that would be
because
good.
I
That
want
would
to
be a
lose
good
weight.
idea.
I don't know
Great
if that makes sense to
personality.
anybody.
Throw in some
For
veg.
me, I feel like not getting weight loss surgery is a lot easier. I'm not trying to take the easy way out. I know a lot of people go back.
I had the omega loop bypass. That was what I had. I had a rinky dink one. I had the more drastic one. My doctor and I talked about the different procedures, and we both agreed that that was the right one for me.
And forth, where they think weight loss surgery is actually the way out.
No, that's
which
fine,
I
Mandy. I'll
disagree
talk about
completely.
it.
It's
If
so
you've got
much
questions,
harder.
I'll answer them.
You don't get to experience life. If you eat a Skittle, it might affect you. Like I don't
I know,
want
Nicola.
that
I
for
know,
me.
I know. But have you got some cool little hats or beanies? Because it's got to be cold where you are, right, hun? But yeah, it's a touchy subject. I know. But it's an Amber thing. Part of Amber's personality is her hair. You can't talk about Amber without talking about hair.
Because I am only 24 years old. I just turned 24. I'm super young. I still have so many years ahead of me. And I feel like if I lost this weight, I want to do it because I did it, not because someone shrunk my stomach. And I don't want that. And I can tell you one thing, that I am overweight, not just because I'm overweight. This is a symptom of something. And I need to find that symptom within myself. And I know it's because a lot.
Then that person is just, they're putting out misinformation, and I ate it up.
Because of my past. I have gone through hell in and out of foster homes, seeing my parents abuse each other, seeing them do drugs. It literally was a ratchet, horrible, just heartbreaking home I lived in. Like, I don't even have words for it. It just, I don't even want to go there. So I think my symptom of that is I chose food. Food was my best friend. It was there to comfort me, this and that. And I lived with that my whole life. And at my highest weight, I was 420 at the age of 16 years old. When I was 11, I was 290. And that is the lowest weight I ever remember being. And I know I can lose this weight. I know I can do this by myself. I know what's healthy and I know what's not.
She was incorrect, because she's what, 200 pounds heavier than she is here now? Took her 10 years to get there, but still put on 200 pounds. When are you going to lose it? Because she's 32 now. You're not a young whippersnapper. When are you going to lose it? Because she's lost the weight a couple of times, but she just keeps putting it back. So, and you know what? That means she's not a good candidate for the weight loss surgery. No,
I just need to take those things into
don't
action.
do it, Amy.
I need to.
I
just want to let you guys know, I'm never going to be perfect. I'm not going to be eating nothing but lettuce and like a piece of boiled freaking chicken. I don't even know.
I don't have candles on today, so
I'm
it
never
won't
going to
set
be that
on
extreme.
fire.
I can't be that extreme, but I can eat.
Let me go rescue it,
my
because I don't want
fruits.
it to
I can eat my
rip.
vegetables. I can eat my turkey burgers. I can eat peanut butter. I want to be healthy, but also be free. I don't want to be like locked in a cage with weight loss surgery. I'm not interested in it. I want to do this myself. I don't want someone to shrink my stomach or, I don't want that. I want to shrink my stomach myself. I just really wanted to talk about this because a lot of people
precious artwork surgery. To get
nobody
damaged.
that I know in real life,
because it's so hot,
via the internet.
Blue tack's not blue tacking.
It's not for me. Again, I give props to those who have done it because that is.
Thanks, Callie.
Amazing.
Thanks for looking out for me.
It took a lot of guts to get to that position, and yeah, I can't, and I won't.
Well, these are questions that I have. She was living in a home environment that was very bad, right? How does a child with limited resources, because I'm assuming in the household that she had, food was not a priority by her mum and dad. She was in foster homes. She was with relatives. She was in how did she get access to enough food to be that size? How? Where do you get it from? Because I know that I lived in a home with my mum and she didn't have any addiction problems. And we didn't have food like that in the cupboard where my sister and I could just eat whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted, and put on that much. We wouldn't have been able to, because once the groceries are done, we didn't get more food until the next day. So we had to make sure it lasted. How do you get, how how does one get to that stage at 11? What was the scenario? What was the dynamics that were going on in the household? Where did she get the food from? Where did she get it from? I'm not saying she's fibbing about it, because I don't think she was fibbing about her parents' situation. I think that was, most of it was accurate. Not all of the stories are true, but I think the whole drug use thing was right. But how did she do it? How did she manage it? Has she ever described it? Does anyone know? Because I don't think she has.
And I don't mean to let anybody down.
At least 200 pounds, 250,
I do go back
200,
to the point where,
250.
yeah, I lost 89 pounds myself. I did that all by myself. No surgery. It was literally cold turkey. The only thing about that situation was I did not eat healthy.
Oh, well,
I ate TV dinners. I literally
rock that hair, girl, that hairless, bald, scalpy dome of yours. I'm sure you look real tough and chic. There are models out there that shave all their hair off because they're just so beautiful. It's the face is the best accessory that you've got. Just rock it until it grows back. And just imagine, you know what's going to be the exciting thing, Nicola, is that your hair is going to come back and you're going to have the most healthy, beautiful, soft, gorgeous, natural virgin hair. And you can let your imagination go nuts. You can go whatever color you want. You can try new cuts. You can try some cool, funky shortcuts. You can like set a goal to grow it out long and go like the Farrah Fawcett. Or you could rock some really cool wigs until you feel comfortable, or you've got like enough hair to do something with. World's your oyster.
ate like 1,000 calories and purely snacks at night. I was not healthy, but I just ate
507, I think, was the last
And I
weigh-in.
did.
Was
I lost
507?
89 pounds. It goes to show that when you're trying to lose weight,
509, I think
a
she
calorie
was.
is a calorie. And I will 110% say that until I'm dead in the face. Like, a calorie is a calorie. It's just a calorie if you're trying to lose weight. Because I would just eat TV dinners, which are jam-packed in sodium. You have no idea. Chemicals of the yin-yang. And I would eat chips. I would eat chocolates. I would eat just bars.
from
I would
who?
eat ice cream. That is what I would eat every single day. And I lost weight because I was counting calories, and I lost 89
from
pounds.
where?
I'm not saying do that because there's a
Crackheads
difference
don't
between losing
normally
weight
have a lot
and
of
trying
food
to
in the
become healthy.
house. Neighbors?
I used to think, oh, I want to
Shops?
lose so and so weight, and then I'll start being healthy. That's not my mindset anymore. I now want to be healthy.
Isn't there that group? There's a girl and a guy, and they've got that really popular song, and I can't think of the melody right now, but they're brothers, and they dress a little bit quirky. She's a little bit of a bigger girl, and they were really funny clothes, but I can't think of the name of the song, but it's really, really popular now. I think it's about love or something. I'll see if I can look it up.
More than I want to lose weight, and I feel like by me being healthy, that'll just automatically, I'll melt the pounds away. Because I want to live longer. I don't care about what I look like. I do not give a care. I need to stop caring about what other people think. And I need to do this for myself. I need to get healthy on the inside and stop worrying so much about the outside. Because once I worry about the inside and take care of the inside, the outside will start to change. My mindset 3 years ago when I lost those 89 pounds was the complete opposite. I just wanted to lose weight. I wanted to wear smaller clothes. I didn't care about my inside. And I feel like that is what made me get gallstones, like a big, big part of me, actually. So yeah, now I'm rambling. My gallstones were very much triggered by the fact that I would eat, like, let's say 1,500 calories one day, and then I'd eat like 3,000 the next, and it was all just junk. Like, it was really all just junk, and I'm not that person no more. It's definitely weird. Like, I lost 89 pounds by being unhealthy, just lowering my calories, and then here I am sitting, gaining weight in the last couple of months. But I want to be healthier. It's quite strange. I have actually officially decided to upload this video as a completely separate video. I've only been uploading vlogs lately, which I need to discuss with you guys on January 1st because there will be some changes within my YouTube channel. And anyways, I'm just going to upload this video separately because I found myself rambling and I don't want to cut out anything. I really just want this to be up.
She's up.
But yeah, that is why I won't get weight loss surgery because I want to do this myself. Weight loss surgery is hard and there are complications. I don't want complications, and if I do get complications, I want it to be because it was my fault.
I know,
not because I got some stupid surgery and I can't turn back.
I can't think of it.
And no, it's not a stupid surgery. And why I say it is because I know that if any little thing went wrong, I would blame it on the surgery and I would call it a stupid surgery. And I don't want to.
If I find it, I'll post it on my community tab.
I'll see you if you sit right here. I'll be done in a minute. Crystal just walked in here. She's got out of the shower. But anyhow, yeah,
got it.
If I lose this weight, I'm just gonna say this in a sentence.
Oh,
If I lose this
Nicola's
weight, I
got
want it to
this.
be because
She's
of me. If I
gonna
don't,
come
I
back
want it to be because of
strong
me. If I get
as she's
sick,
gonna
I
get
want it to
some
be
good
because of me.
results because we made it happen
If I get
last
healthy,
night.
I want it to be because of me. I do not, and will not ever want it to be because of a surgery. And that is that. I can't say that's
Yes, and I was like that for a long time too. Because back in when I was 26, I went on a weight loss journey and I lost 63 kilos and I got down from whatever to 60, I think 65 was my lowest. And I didn't even sustain that weight loss for a year. And then I went and I put it all back on and then some extra. And then I thought for about, when did I have my surgery? I had my surgery when I was 42. So from when I was 28 to 42, I was like, yep, I'm going to lose it all again. I'm going to lose it all again. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this year, this time, this one, this way. I'm going to do it. I did it once before. I can do it again. And then I finally just sat down with myself one day. I was like, I can't do this. My back kills me. My hips hurt. My ankles hurt. My knees hurt. I can't do it again on my own. I knew what I had to go through, and I was a lot older, and my body had aged, and the weight had aged my body quite dramatically. So I just had to say, I need some extra help with this, or I'm just going to get worse and worse. And my mental health was getting really bad. So I just had to bite the bullet and said, my ego had to take the blow that I couldn't do this by myself. I needed extra. And that's why I decided to go and do it. And I'm so glad that I did, that I didn't just be like, well, I did it the easy way, because it's not the easy way. It was hard in a different way to the first way I lost it. They're both hard. They're just different. It's just a different way of being hard.
surgery will or will not help me, because people have
It
gotten the
is
surgery
8:49
and it
here.
does not take away their binge eating. It doesn't take away their addiction for
Could
food.
be.
It doesn't
Let me
take
have
away
look
their
it up.
emotions. It doesn't take away their past. It doesn't take away why they are obese. And I'm sorry, but the surgery won't take any of that away from me. That is something I have to heal for myself. I have to figure this all out myself. I have to plan everything myself. And I have to shrink my stomach myself. I have to become healthier for myself. And I hope that makes a lot of sense. I'm sure I have rambled for almost 12 minutes now. I'm sure I'm going to end this video. I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to realize
I think it
forgot I
might
said something.
be.
There's a certain something that I
Yes.
wish I would have said, but I totally forgot.
Yes, it is.
Um,
It's their new song
but I
that they've got
figured
out now.
I should just
I
let you
really
guys
like
know.
it.
I appreciate 110%
I think that's the
those
one.
who really care about me, who watch my videos. It's like, I wasn't expecting any of this when I started YouTube. And I appreciate your guys' advice, and I appreciate this and that, but I don't want you guys wasting your time preaching to me that I should get weight loss surgery if I'm thoroughly standing my ground, and I'm just never going to get it. Never. And for those who have gotten it,
Yeah, I think it's
my
that
heart goes out to
Lovely
you, because
song.
you are
Yes, that's the
strong
one. That's
and
the song.
determined.
You
You
found
are
it. You're
just
so
freaking
amazing.
amazing. And sometimes I'm jealous, and I wish I had that like mindset where, you know what, I'm gonna get weight loss surgery.
I had I had bariatric surgery. I had the omega loop surgery. So basically what they did is it won't be graphic. I'll just literally describe what they did. So they gave me a pouch. I was like, it's the direction of the pouch is down. It's not off to the side like the pouch. It's different. It's literally just a smaller stomach, and they've cut it, and then they've rerouted it to my lower intestines, and then the other bit that's left over is just sitting over here, but it's still alive. So I actually have all of my stomach in there. I just have a smaller one that's just routed to my lower intestines. I had that in February of 2020. So it's been nearly 3 years now. On my third it's been 3 years. No, I had it in 2021. 2021, February 21. So it's been 2 years, 2 and a bit years, nearly 3 years since I've had it. So, and I lost, how much weight did I lose? I started at 146, and I'm now down to 85. So what's that? About 60 something kilos, about 62, 63 kilos. So I basically lost a whole person. And I do it all over again. I was lucky. I had really good results. I didn't have a lot of side effects. I had some of the stuff that she was talking about, like the dumping syndrome occasionally, and tummy aches and the sick feeling of overeating, but that's just teaching me my eating cues. I was lucky. Nothing made me, I was not repulsed by a lot of foods. Water was easy for me to drink. The only things I've noticed that there are certain foods that I don't really like as much as I used to. I used to love bananas. I don't really like the flavor of them too much anymore. I can only eat them if I have them with banana. I can eat more spicy foods now, which is so weird because usually you go off spices, but I can eat more spicy food now. I can eat different meats, but I like to prepare my food a little bit differently. My food palette is wider now than it was beforehand. Yeah, there's like a lot of things changed, but it did totally reset my taste buds and stuff as well. So I have to I try lots of different things now because things I didn't like before I actually really like now.
And I don't care what happens. I just want to lose this weight. You know, that's awesome.
I bet she does look like a hot
Everyone's
bish.
different, and I just want to do this for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I said. You just got to do it. It's either this or just get worse.
I think that's about it. Oh, and someone else did tell me.
You can do both. I had to.
They said weight loss surgery is the only way she'll be successful in gaining her health back. That is rude. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude myself, but that is rude thing to say. I don't think you were, put onto this earth to determine when.
Yes, I see it fell down.
And I'm hoping within this 2015 year.
Oh, Mandy, that's not good. Yeah, and I think it's things like that because those things do happen, and that's what you've got to weigh up. It's like, where am I at? Because that's worst case scenario, lifelong issues and problems, and see, my thinking is that I'm going to have issues either way. Even if I have some complications, the way that I'm living and the way my body is, and I'm not able to solve this on my own, I'm going to have issues anyway. So why don't I take the risk and see if I can get a good outcome? That's what I looked, but I was fully prepared to have things go wrong. And I'm sorry that you didn't have a great result and you're still dealing with it. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It sucks when you're the 0.1% that it happens to, and then you see people around you and they're having good results. You're kind of like, well, why me? It's like, well, stats. There's no rhyme or reason.
Well, the ones who think so negatively
other than having
my
a
journey.
Doctor, that's a
I know in the past I've definitely showed you guys that I'm no bueno at this sometimes when it comes to like my emotions and stuff like that. But
they're cute. They're
when I buckle
so
down
cute.
and I do really good, I'm really good. If that makes sense. And also someone else mentioned like my smoothies are high in calories and sugar. One, I can make these smoothies low calorie. I don't need full servings. And two, as for the sugar, it's mainly going to be in like
me too. That's exactly why I'm healthier in
fruits. I have been told by so many doctors, eat 4 servings of fruit a day. I'm just like, 4 servings, really? So, you guys don't have to
mega loop.
I would most definitely rather eat 4 servings of fruit than 4 servings of ice cream. That's just me. I don't know though. I don't know.
Right now, she's eating 4 serves of pork cutlets in the air fryer. Yep, and ramen and all sorts. Yeah, this didn't last very long, but it's it's the cycle that you get yourself into, because I was in this cycle too until I just went, I'm not doing it anymore. Like that literal thing just switches on in your brain.
Anyways, I'm sorry this video was so long. I have not made a video like this in freaking ages. I was just gonna put this on my vlog, but no. I guess I'll upload this little sucker now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't boring. I hope I made complete.
Look, for me, you didn't make it boring, but looking at you now and looking at you back then and just seeing where you're at now, it's kind of like, oh, okay. That's what not having therapy for a long time does. For me, the nurses were like, do you need something for the pain? Are you feeling nauseous? And I'm like, nah, I feel fine. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I feel really good. And you had to they really focus on you being able to sip water and get your water down. They wanted you to drink this bottle of water. I was actually trying to sip it. And I was literally just putting the tiniest amount in my mouth because I didn't want to swallow. I didn't want to, but I was like, no, I've got to, or they won't let me go home if I'm not having this, because I don't want you to get dehydrated. And they wanted to make sure that they sealed everything up right and that you weren't having agony and pain. It was like a test, like to make sure everything was right. It's like a bubble test, you know, you do with the tires, you put it in the water and see if there's bubbles and there's air escaping. I think that's what they were doing with the water. And they're like, are you sure you're not feeling nauseous? Because we can give you something. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. And they're like, well, we want you to get up and start walking soon. I'm like, oh, I've already done 2 laps of the ward. I was up, I was bored, I had to pee, so I just kept walking. They're like, oh, that's amazing. And they're like, you sure you're not in any pain? I'm like, no, I feel fine. They were just like, are you right? And I was absolutely fine. I was raring to go. It was in one day, out the next. I was one of the really, 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 really super lucky ones. I didn't have any real bad side effects. Like I had the normal ones, but I didn't have things where I couldn't. My biggest fear was that I wasn't going to be able to drink water, and water was going to taste bad and sit bad in my stomach and hurt. That was my biggest fear. But luckily, the colder the water, the better it was for my tummy. My tummy loved cold water, and it was so good. But yeah, I was lucky. I had a good result from the get-go. So yeah. Water. Oh, no, not 4 times a day. She just eats 4 at once. She has 4 little pork steaks that she puts into the air fryer, and that's what she'll have with garlic salt, onion salt, and a bit of pepper, and she just fries them up. That's her snack. Not a meal, a snack. Yep. Because she understands nutrition. Okay. All right. So can we watch part 2 of the meltdown? Because that's when she gets really ragey and embarrassing. Or we don't have to watch it at all. Do we want to watch Beard Meets Food? Can we do part 2 and then watch Beard Meets Food? Because that's what I would like to do. That's what I would like to do. Is that the one? Is this part 2? What part 2? Is that part 1? Oh, this is part 2. Roof, roof. Yeah, part 2. Okay, slow her down because it's already sped up. Okay. Because she's an entirely different changed person and she's just all about the privacy now. All about the privacies. That's not the one. That's the one. Okay. Make it big. Make it big. Make it big. Hi, Jody. How are you today? Okay, we'll watch this. It's only 21 minutes, so we should be finished with that by dawn because with all my pausing. And then I'll try not to pause too much and get through it so we can then watch Beard Meets Food because I've got to have some dinner at some point. I really want some oysters and seafood, but I don't have any of that. I do. Actually, I have frozen cooked prawns in my freezer. Oh, I might have to do some nifty defrosting and have some of those.
Like, really? You're gonna sit there and have a Christmas party, like, and be like, and just ignore me? And like, what did I do to you? Like, what? Why am I not talking to you right now? Why did I break up with you? You acted like a fucking lunatic the last time we were together.
Can't break up with someone you're not with.
Then why are you here? Then don't be here. Then why are you here? Because you like made me fall in love with you. And then you fucking, I don't know. And then you like treat me like shit. Somebody who like does everything for you, everything.
Wait a minute.
Everything.
Wait a minute.
Just for supporting your fucking sick.
Wait a minute. See, this is where she's nuts, and this is where strings are attached with Foodie. You made me fall in love with you. Like you held a gun to my head and said, "Love me." No, nobody makes you fall in love with them. They do stuff. If you like it, you get feelings. That's it. It's not doing word. No one can force you to fall in love with them. The other thing is like after all the things that I do for you, I do everything for you. That's on you. If I don't ask you to do them and I show gratitude and I say thank you, doesn't mean I have to show you undying loyalty for the rest of my natural born life. If you do something rude and nasty or embarrassing or derogatory or invasive, I can just throw all of that out the window and tell you to go get effed. Just because you've done one nice thing for me doesn't mean I have to be loyal to you for the rest of your life. Like, she's nuts.
Cigarette habit. Oh, well, that doesn't give you, you're not going to twist my arm just because you do things for me. No, but a little fucking appreciation would be nice. And yeah, maybe not be so fucking selfish in bed all the time.
Beard in Canada? Oh, let's have a look at that.
If he really cared about me, he wouldn't care so much about how he looks to people. He would be like, okay, let's do a sit down video and tell people this happened, but we're getting through it and we love each other. Like, he just completely lies about things. And
He doesn't love you,
makes
though.
it look like I'm crazy. And
you are, though.
am I crazy for being upset, for being angry? They're laughing at me. That's disgusting. And actually, do I look that pathetic as she looks sitting in the kitchen, like reading his super chats? Actually, I'm not gonna miss those days. His bossy fucking.
You would give anything at this point to be in that kitchen reading those super chats.
Oh, a lot, Brooke, a lot. You're really, and all he did was use you, Chantal. Don't you see that? Just shut him down and spill the tea. I know that live you snapped at him that he hit you. A pile of dung. Chantal, you're not crazy for being upset, but we just want to see you take yourself more seriously. Some criticism as well, and you listen to it. I know some are a pile of dung. I mean, like, he treats everybody, literally everybody, nicer than he treats me, and I do the fucking most for him. Like, even talking shit about him online helped him financially in some way. Like, I'm pretty sure if you knew the fucking shit I did for him, like, and it's never good enough. It's always something upsetting him about something. Like, I can never do anything right. He's always berating me for everything. You know, he's like fucking emotional vampire.
I'm just seeing some really good food here, guys. That's what all the oohing and airing is.
He gets mad. He's fucking scary. That's all.
Oh, let's do
I called you
this
50
one.
fucking times. You friggin'.
I found
Oh,
one.
so he's so mad because I won't help him. Like, no wonder. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you don't even apologize for how you make me feel like shit. Like, people check. You just fucking like. We had a really bad fight. We were supposed to be broken up. He kissed her live. Unbelievable. Okay, cat. Oh, look, he's playing games with me. That's my phone. Like, I pay the phone bill even. He's so unappreciative. Well, if you're gonna do things for me, but like rub it in or like talk bad about me, then I don't want you to do anything for me at all.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Because you treat me like fucking crap.
And how about you don't pay for his stuff?
It is impulsive of me. And I guess it's just like just going through shit and I just want to see what other people think about it. Excuse me, Julia Rockford, you're
gosh.
Oh, Julia. He's doing it. He's making it that way. I know it. Didi said you hit at her 5 times on the shot. I never hit at her.
I like soft bacon. Does anybody else like soft
over
bacon? I like it soft.
He's probably moving with her to Montreal or something. I don't know. Shut off his phone.
See, this is why Chantal makes a terrible girlfriend, because she'll build you up, build you up, build you up, build you up. Feed your ego, stroke your ego. And then the second that you don't do what she wants, she cuts you down publicly, humiliates, makes it up or says the truth. You just can't trust her. Hence why he never made her his girl. He made her his girlfriend other than when he needed something from her, i.e. the alibi. And she says, we were together. No, you were bonking each other, but that doesn't mean you were having a committed relationship together. That's very different. No. She's not girlfriend material. She's nuts.
I will be tomorrow or later. Recliner queen. Can you not blame me? I mean, come on. I've been freaking.
Oh, crispy.
Okay,
I don't get crispy, but okay, I'll allow it.
What kind of kiss?
Mm-hmm.
That I never stick to my schedules. Oh, I'm such an ass.
And that she feels like she's like, but I'm so generous. I'm generous with everyone. Generosity comes with no conditions of payback, of not wanting anything in return. That is true generosity. What she's doing is manipulation. She uses it as a tool of manipulation. I'm going to buy you groceries and you have to be nice to me. And if you're not nice to me, I'm going to throw that back in your face. Well, you can't even buy your own groceries. It's like you offered to buy them. So if I go and buy my own groceries and then you rock at my house up to my house with another $400 worth of groceries, I've double dipped and now I've got no room for my groceries. I've got the fridge is full. It's just going to go to rot. So what's the point of me buying my own if you're just going to rock up here with a car full of groceries? It's not worth it for me to take them because you just throw it up in my face and I've got too many groceries in.
So I don't take him once to probation, his fucking probation appointment.
Because you fucking threw my purse across the room the night before, and you spent the night before smashing my fucking dashboard and fucking grabbing my face and screaming in my fucking face.
Oh, sorry, I was a little fucking apprehensive.
You chose him and you want to go back to him. The only reason she was having this tantrum is because she saw that one comment in his chat. Up until that moment, she was like all about it, always wanting him. I'm never going to talk about him again. Our relationship's going to be private. He'd done the smashing of the dashboard and he'd done the grabbing of the face and screaming in your face. And it wasn't until you read that comment, all of that was fine. You'd let it all go. You were happy to be with him. But once the comment And once you were embarrassed and shamed and humiliated publicly by him, that's when all of that stuff became abusive and a problem, and you don't want to have anything to do with him.
Taking you the next morning to your goddamn fucking probation appointment, you piece of shit.
Oh, Jade's here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jade's here. Oh, I love a BLT with a really underripe tomato. That's the best. I could have that for dinner. Oh, shenanigans. I'm writing it down because knowing me, I'll forget.
You know
So I
what?
have the memory
I
of
dodged a fucking bullet. Dodged a bullet.
Oh, where's my
I dodged a
pen?
fucking missile. I dodged a
Never
missile.
find the pens.
Fine.
Oh,
I'm done
here it
talking
is.
about you.
BLT. Dinner sorted.
Bees in the morning, bees in the evening, couple of vlogs in between, work on my health journey.
I love
Go to
sweet
Italy,
bacon. It's
go to
delicious.
Barcelona, and find somebody.
Crispy.
better
All
than me.
right. I'm not in the cool club.
And it will never
Hi,
work with us anyway.
Hugh. How are you?
'Cause I feel like, yeah, I treat him like shit too, right back, because I know I harbor some nasty feelings for just how he's treated me in the past or whatever.
Oh, okay. It's a bit different.
just be ready to give up
Rashers.
BBJ
Yeah,
versus- oh,
our
no, girl,
bacon's
just-
not like that.
I wasn't. No, I know. People made it seem that way, or something I said.
Oh, she is just like
I want to. I give BB. With somebody like she knows would be way better. Like she loves BB, she loves BB.
Very telling answer. That showed her like where her brain is at, where her head is at, where her thinking is at, right?
She hates you on edibles.
Go take edible. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I'm taking a lot
Oh,
of
I don't
edible.
like his face.
Keep doing that. You're gonna go with your life better. Why you don't come to meeting? I'm gonna take edible yesterday. Look at me, guys. I think I go sleep.
He said I'm on ketamine. He didn't say that. I'm like, a week? Really? You really believe that? Come on now. That makes him look like a player, then even bigger player.
I'm gonna
That's
have
the
one.
business.
I'll have it. I'll take a picture of it,
What?
post it for you.
I'm saying that, Jamie Carpenter, what I do for him, because you guys are accusing me of, like, you act like I'm, like, evil to him. Like, evil. Like, I'm responsible. I'm not, I want to say this, like, really, really emphasize. You can love somebody.
You are really bad. He is a bad guy. But imagine if he was a good guy and you treated him like this and laid all his stuff bare and carried on. Because I feel like a good guy, as long as he was like, unless he did what she wanted, she would do this to a good guy too. I think this is just what she does. She lays it all out there. Talking about his body, junk, how awful and bad. Like, if he's abusive, don't stay. Go. If he yells, stay away. If you've decided to lay out money, that's on you. That's not his fault. If he's asked you for money, you've got the ability to say no. Then if he chucks a tanny and physically threatens you, that's when you scarper, you leave. Everything up until he decided he didn't want to see you was her choosing to go back every single time, even knowing what he was like, even after the May thing, even after the yelling in the face and the grabbing in the face and the sex bruises and all that. Every time she chose to go back, it was with full knowledge and full willingness. I refuse to believe that she was a victim. I'm sorry, I just don't think she was. She was victimized, but she wasn't a victim of him. She was a victim of her own self and her own ego and her own stupidity.
But still, you're not responsible for their happiness, okay? I'm not responsible for Pete's happiness. I'm not responsible. And yes, I know that sounds insensitive. He's grieving the loss of his cat.
Night, Mandy.
And to me, I feel like I was being supportive. If I wasn't being supportive, it's up to him to tell me. Not for you guys to just be like, oh, you're a shitty friend because you didn't stay.
His green
no, that's true.
barnacles. Stop
I
it.
know, he hates Pete.
The little,
He said things that are threatening.
like
towards
his
Pete.
little hot, like his
He's nuts.
urinary
I'm
thing,
not
like
sure.
how barnacles go.
You just said you're on ketamine, swear to my life.
I just
swear to your
imagine it
life,
going
I
like
swear.
that now.
He's straight out lying. Like, he doesn't care about me at all. He's willing to just lie. Wow. He didn't change his mind.
Oh, I think she dreams about making out with
Consistently lied.
bacon.
He's the one who introduced me to everything. Juice, I didn't even know what the fuck that was. Like, started off doing some lines, and I'll age restrict this after I get off.
Can have a bacon intervention.
Then I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him.
I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him.
Like, can you get Molly? Because I wanted to try it. Because I heard that it makes you feel, you know? So he got some of that. Got, like, I think a gram or something. And, or was it 2 grams? I think he got a gram. Wrapped it in some tissue. And he said to swallow it because it tastes gross. So it was a little ball. And then I said, I want more. So stupid. Said that somebody left a pipe at his house. It was like a glass tube with a circle. And there was like,
Look, I think Timbit was probably their cat, but it was the cat that James actually liked, because we saw how he talked to Sam, we saw how he talked to BBJ, but he actually liked Timbit. So I think I think Timbit was his cat simply just by the fact that she left the cat behind because, it's Foodie. She doesn't really give a shit about the pets. It's all fake anyway. And because they were left together, he kind of like maybe formed a little bit of a bond with her, and she had a nice chill personality and she wasn't a bit of a shit. I think just by default, it ended up being Timbit ended up being James's cat.
Like stuff in it, I could see like leftover shit. I don't know what it was. I said it was meth, and he said this: if I ever see you, ask me for it again, I will be so mad at you. I'll never let you do this again. You have to promise never to do it again. Blah 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 blah. So I said, all right. And even as I was doing it, I was like, why would I do this? Like, oh my god. So he's full of crap.
Oh god, I'm scared now.
The only time I was ever on K was after a surgery, and it was given to me by the nurse who got a doctor's order for it because I was friggin' in pain. You can think I'm manipulative, think I'm a bitch, whatever you want, but you have to see that when you see him. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but Holly, I'm just saying that in reply because he's shaming me, saying it but lying, saying I'm on K. You guys would know if I was. Stupid woman. I'm moving to Montreal. I'll have real friends there. I'll have real friends? You're going to treat them the same way?
Oh, yes.
Nobody could possibly do more for him than I did for him. It's just not even possible. Like, she paid $200 for an Uber to go see that.
It makes me feel like I'm looking at a picture of the barnacles now. They're very exotic looking, that's for sure. And they give me a little bit of that tingly skin feeling looking at them. Or here, I'll show you. Oh, make it bigger. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Can you see that? Look out. Yeah, look at it. Oh, I'll make myself a bit smaller. That's what the barnacles look like. I don't know if I would actually try those now because they look like, I don't know, dinosaur feet or something. Like, what is that? Oh, it's making me feel a little skeevy and my skin's all tingly. Oh. I don't know if I'd choose snails over this. I'm definitely never eating frog's legs. Oh, that makes me feels ill. But that's barnacles. Okay. Well, that's no bueno. No bueno. Oh, hang on. Okay, she's back. And she's back. And she's back. Okay, ready, steady, go.
They have to be fucking. He's such a fucking liar. He said that she's not spending the night and that they're not fucking. He's such a fucking liar.
We know he's a liar. We knew he was a liar from day one. Are they? All I remember, I remember watching, I think it was Jersey Shore, and I think they must have gone to New Orleans or Louisiana or somewhere, and they went into the backwoods and they went to a restaurant and they all ordered the frog's legs and they all ate them. And all I remember is the situation. They had to pull over on the way back and he had to get out of the van and yak his guts up. It was from the frog's legs. And the idea of trying them now just makes me green. I just can't imagine. And plus, I absolutely hate frogs. I couldn't pick up the legs. I hate watching them try and eat the legs because they're actual like legs, like with little bones. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Never. Never ever. Oh, and the skin texture.
Paid his rent. What else? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I deserve the hate for that. I cared about him.
Yeah, no, they're odd looking, but different. Very exotic.
200 in an Uber. Dee Dee, you are fucking sad. But you know what? So am I, because I fucking gave him money too. Ugh.
I would try snails before I tried frogs.
I want my stuff back. Watch. I'm going to be live. I'm not going by myself. You fucking... They already did his clothes are different. Oh, I fucking hate him. You know what?
I'll tell you a little secret. I have tried crocodile. They have crocodile farms here. I've had a crocodile steak and it tastes like a combination of textures between fish and chicken. It's kind of like thick like chicken and the same like density of chicken, but it flakes like fish. and it's got a fishy taste, but that's what crocodile tastes like. It was delicious. I had it with a garlic sauce. It was really, really nice.
Well, it makes me wonder if everything about May was true. After seeing his like rage and what he's capable of, and how he's a fucking lying, cheating piece of shit after everything I did for him.
But he's not cheating because you're not his girlfriend.
I want to scream at him so bad. I really, really, really want to. Oh, I want to hurt him so bad. Yeah, I mean, hurt him emotionally.
Shenanigans, I get that a lot too. Whenever I do quizzes, I always either get V or I get gin. Honestly, I do. I never get my biases. I always get gin, or I always get V or gin for some reason. I don't know. When I'm looking for like who should be your bias, that's who I get.
Oh my god.
That's my best friend.
Liar.
Gin is my best friend, and
Like,
her
seriously?
bias tracker is sugar.
Can you like actually fucking believe the nerve of this guy? Like to have some bullshit reason to not want to be my boyfriend, like because I live with Keats, and he probably fucks this friend of his tonight. Messages me and says no. Is she sleeping over? No, fuck.
I did it again.
Really?
I enjoyed it.
200 to come see you. You fucking lying piece of shit.
What I will never have ever again is kangaroo. The smell, the texture, it's super gamey. Did not enjoy it. I won't have it again. I tried it because I know it's really, really lean. It's actually really good nutritionally. It's a good piece of meat, but I didn't like the flavor at all.
That's what makes me think about the May thing, because like she paid all that money to go see him. Oh my god.
Love all the fried chicken and the barbecue and the crawfish. I'm just naming stereotypical Southern food. Beignets. I wanted to try beignets so bad, but we just didn't have time.
Honestly, he's like the worst possible nightmare you could ever encounter in a man.
No froggies. No froggies. No, Nicola, no frogs.
Oh, I just need...
No frogs.
Oh, I just needed her idea. What kind of friend are you? Oh, so you want me to do fucking favors for you when you just have somebody
in
there
yummy.
in your bed to probably just fuck you, stupid piece of shit? Fuck. Seriously? Oh, here, sure, I'll help you. I have so much sympathy for you.
Hi, Charity.
Here's another. And his obsession. No, you're having it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I seriously fucking hate him so bad. This is too much for online bullshit. Is he still alive right now? Oh, DD, I hope you fuck him because you're gonna have the clap.
Yeah, you got it in the throat, ma'am. And you got the clap too.
Check out the bottle of the burrito.
You just dished yourself.
I think he gave it to her. I can tell by the sound of her voice. Yeah, well, good. Good for her. He's such a fucking asshole. He's a lying, using piece of crap. And yeah, some of your food is gross, okay?
Like which
your
one?
Coughing is so annoying.
Specifically.
Nobody's ever going to want to live with you, and you're fucking controlling as hell. Controlling. To a gross degree. No one will ever like that. You fucking gonorrhea penis loser.
Hi, Ennis.
I'm not going to get my TV now. I'll fucking kill me at this point, honestly. If I go near him.
I don't like liver.
I did something to you.
Definitely not trying to turtle.
Feeling what you freaking say and do. Lying, cheating. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am a Capricorn. So that's why I'm suited to the Virgos. June and JK. That's why. But JK's not my bias. My bias wrecker.
Oh, I wish I cheated on him. I can't. Grace Brummel, cut his phone off right now. What is keeping you? I think I'd have to call customer service.
I tried it and I honestly cooked it really well and just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me.
Is he still alive right now? I want to call him and give him fucking shit.
They?
He's a coward. He went
Is
into
it
the
big
phone.
chest
He went into the phone. He
muscles?
fucking...
Oh, you like gaining meat and beef?
I don't know what happened with the gonorrhea thing, but all I know is
I don't
left
like
him for
that
3 days. He was really
gamey
fucking pissed off at me.
flavor.
And I come back. He's in bed.
I looked it up.
I looked
it up, Nicola. I gave it a good red hot go and just
in the drawer there's poppers, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Man, like when I just look back on things at how fucking blind I was, this is gonna be age restricted. I'm gonna age restricted at the end anyways.
Oh, I think it's just a texture thing and knowing what it is. I can't. I can't. It's a mental block. Just never gonna.
I just found the bottle on the street. You got like super mad at me.
No.
I was like, really?
Hi, Dylan.
Make me think I'm crazy again.
Oh, are you getting through your orders in time for Christmas?
No, I'm not going to go into any more of his personal details right now. I wasn't going to talk about him, but then he talked about me. And he was so mean and lying. And I'm just like, really? Chin, reap what you sow, chins. Yeah. I didn't let him threaten if I'm cheating. He has
I'll
no
just
respect
make
for me. He's a fucking
what I need and put the rest in the fridge
Oh,
for
Rosalie
later or
Chavez.
freeze
Oh,
it.
go away with your white woman victim tears. Suddenly you're terrified of him? Oh, please. Crusty Starfish, what are his kinks? Yeah, I don't know, kinks. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about his personal stuff. You have my little ponytail and you guys liked it. No, I just
guess
wanted
I'd
to.
try
So you're
deer.
lying, Grace Brennan.
I would try deer.
I suggest you hop online and cut his phone off that way. Do it now and stay safe afterwards. His violence will only escalate. Please, this isn't. Thank you, Grace.
Oh, January babies are the best. Oh, look at you.
I really want to call him and tell him off. I want to call him a cheater, like to his face.
Yeah, they look like they're about to fist up.
It's just the most painful thing. And I know, like, because when I had to when BB confronted me about cheating on him, and he looked at me, I remember the pain in his face.
Oh, Jen, report yourself, Chins.
And I want to look him in the face and be like, call him a cheater to his face. I want to see if he.
I remember her sitting there with the phone and giggling while he was saying stuff to FFG and not going, hey, don't say that. Like she wasn't trying to calm him down or pull him back, or she was like, you can't say that. And then she'd giggle and laugh awkwardly, whether she was like, this guy's mental, I can't make him stop. Or she was feeling awkward because she knew this was going to go bad for her. But she didn't pull him up. I pull my husband up when he's a dickhead. Most wives do. They're like, you're going too far. That you can't say that. Or I think that's offensive, or blah, blah, blah. And here's why. And they'll either listen or they won't listen. But at least if they respect you enough, they'll listen to you. But I would be disgusted, absolutely disgusted if my husband was threatening someone over the phone like that. I would never sit next to him and do that. It would be divorce. There's just no way. Yes, and all my decorations are falling down. I can hear them falling behind me, cascading to the carpet. But yeah, no, she was giggly and she loved it. She absolutely loved it that he was giving it to FFG because she can't burn her. And she just loved that. Her mans was sticking up for her in her mind. He wasn't sticking up for her. He was sticking up for himself. He was embarrassed and humiliated that the truth about him would be brought out. And he knew that FFG knew some stuff about him, and he was worried that she was going to keep bringing more stuff up. He was like, what else does she know? It wasn't about Foodie at all. It had nothing to do with Foodie.
I don't think he's capable of feeling hurt. Probably what he'll say. We're Sam single. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
On for 7 months.
Probably why we get along.
That we're building a life together. So, yeah, I'm a little hurt and a little upset. And a little
Aries? Oh, you're feisty.
See him with someone else. Yeah.
Sausages with onion gravy. Yes, that's so good.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's ease. He'll be back there soon. It's been a few days already. It's been a little while. I usually am back by now.
But everybody else is a Leo. I thought Michael Jackson was a Leo. No, can't be because he's born in the wrong month. Is he on the? Is he on the? Is he on the cusp?
For taking pleasure in me getting my karma. Let's watch.
Hmm.
I really don't want to go get my stuff now. I can just donate it all.
A Pisces. My mum's a Pisces.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Hi, Daniel Fatso. Hey,
Pisces are no bullshit. They are absolutely no bullshit.
Am I crazy? I mean, like, for real.
He was?
I mean, like,
okay.
I know a lot of you are haters and trolls and are going to be like, yes, you are. But for real, am I like...
Yeah, you are. You're nuts.
Probably just adds fuel to the fire, right? Hi.
Oh, God. Her emotional mood swings just make your head spin, don't they?
I hate you. I fucking hate you. Sorry, you too. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, the laughing, crying is just funny to me. The strumming, Sam strumming his claws, probably to ease his.
Sam, you get him, Sam.
Yeah, just to probably give him some relief.
You get him, Sam. Yeah, that's right. You get him, Sam.
Leave Sam alone.
Let's talk about something else, like, because we're gonna have to get used to talking about something else from now on. Well, you don't want to.
Oh my God. Monkey brains. When you say monkey brains, you know what I think of? I think of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You know, when they're all sitting around and they're eating out of the monkey's heads and it was brains. Oh, that's etched in my mind.
He's live still?
August 29th.
Get off of your live
Okay,
stream,
that's
jerk off.
probably why, because it's a cusp thing. But yes, no,
You
he's
know what?
Virgo.
I hope FFG kicks your fucking ass. I said it. She knows martial arts. I said it. Or some woman who can kick a man's ass.
No, she's got a big mouth, a nasty attitude, and taking no
Where's Clean
shit. She
Cheeseburger?
doesn't know martial
Oh,
arts.
he's such a fucking liar. She's not sleeping over. We're not having sex. Oh, I'm gonna spend 200. Like he's worth $200 in a cab. You fucking piece of shit. Oh, I hate him. I wish I could tell you. I wish you could.
It's kind of a bit sick though to have all those burgers while you've got the animals in the zoo. Like, it's a bit creepy, but I know, whatever.
I was just like, when was he talking like to these people? Like May, for example. I was just like surprised even. Like I know whenever I remember, like, oh, he briefly mentioned something about a fan wanting to come see him, but he never said that he went.
Didn't she drop him off?
He's very secretive. Like he's everything. Everything that will break your heart in a million fucking pieces without even.
Look, Nicola. My sister is a Gemini, and she's fucking nuts. That dual personality thing, the Jekyll and Hyde, that's the real deal. Geminis are super spies. That's the only way. They can meld and move in ways that other star signs can't. Just Geminis are just watch them. That's all I'm going to say. You just keep an eye on them, right?
Been thinking about it and just laugh about it. And he'll laugh about it and then he'll make me look stupid. For real, that's how he is.
That's right. It's kind of like a cuspy thing.
So yes, shame on me for being stupid. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go for now because just like I'm so done.
Imagine being this pathetic in
shocked.
public.
Like,
oh my God, how embarrassing.
Feeling when you discover someone you think you knew and loved was a certain person and they do something so bad to you and they reveal who they really are.
That is
Like,
100% true. It is the perfectionism. It's the completionist and very, very sentimental. Virgos are very sentimental as well.
You could be so cold. All of a sudden. Yes, it's done. I just want my stuff. I'm like calling my own phone line. I pay for it, by the way. So it's my phone line, bitches. I get to call.
Which you gave someone. It's like saying, here is a purse. Here is a purse. And that person's wearing that purse around. It's like, yeah, but they're carrying their car keys around in the purse that I gave them. It's like, if you don't want to pay for the phone line, then cut it off. Just because it's your phone, that doesn't mean you've got full access to that person's purse or that person's phone. You don't have ownership. It's a gift. It is a present. It is now their possession to do whatever they want with. You don't get to have veto. And I think that's probably why she gave those kind of presents, the iPad and the phones, because it's something that feels like she could probably take away. Or it's like, well, I paid for it. So you should show me your phone. I think she feels like it gives her a little bit of leverage because she was insecure with him from day one.
Oh, however long I want to. Maybe that's why I'm always stressed out around him because I'm always angry around him and like telling him off. And he always thinks I'm bitchy and moody.
Oh, hi, loves of mac and cheese.
Hi. He's done some pretty nasty, disgusting shit to me, and I just.
Well, I'm on the cusp with Aquarian. So I am by star sign. So I am part Capricorn, part Aquarius. So I love them. I think they're fine. I'm a little bit, this is where I get my little bit of my hippity dippity, a little bit of my like world views. I kind of love everybody, but then my Capricorn side kicks in and I'm like down the line and very not ambitious, but I'm like, I know what I want and I'm willing to say it. I'm very loyal. I'm very cut and dry. I'm very black and white. But then my Aquarius side pops in and it sort of chills me out and mellows me out a little bit. I know what I want to do, but I can't remember what I've got to do. You know, they're two weird star signs to mush together. It's earth and water mixed together makes mud. There we go. She's done. She's done. All right. Bye, Chantal. And your weird Jekyll and Hyde mood swings. Jesus Christ. Imagine living with that. No wonder Sala was walking all over Thailand to get her meds. Because that's probably what he was dealing with. The crying, the laughing, the raging, the smiling, the giggling. Like he's just like, oh, fucking which one am I going to get today? That's probably why it wasn't any other reason why he was walking around Thailand all on his own for hours and hours and hours and going and getting haircuts where his hair looks no different. It was nothing more than him just trying to hunt down the right medications for his lovely potato-faced wife. And I would challenge anybody who would think he was doing anything other than that. All right. So now we're going to watch Beard Meets Food. And this is the one I've chosen, okay? All right, go over here. All right, I'll get rid of that one because I need to see what I'm doing. Okay. It is this one. Okay, so this is a Canadian one. This is a Canadian one because someone said Beard Meets Food in Canada is some of the good ones. So this one is called the Godfather Burger Challenge at Mel's Diner, Canada. I'm just going to say it, Canada. Part 4. The reason I picked this one is the look of the burger looked amazing. And we haven't seen him eat burgers. We've seen him eat some other stuff. And one of the other things that I wanted to watch him eat was pizza. There's a pizza challenge that I've saved as well, but we'll do that another day. Today, we're going to do a burger. A burger. All right. Ready? Steady. Come on, Cursor, do your thing.
At the Canadian Brew House in Oshawa. I was supposed to win a t-shirt. Surprise, surprise. They had no t-shirts, which is why I couldn't show it in the video. But apparently they're going to post it to me. Anyway, Mrs. Beard says I'm not allowed to come back with any fewer than 3 new winners t-shirts. So today I'm at a place called Mel's Diner in Kitchener to try and win my second of the trip.
All those massages and beard shaves. Oh, thanks for dropping that link, Jade. Best mod ever.
How are you doing? I'm good, thank you.
Good. I heard we're having a
Is it big? It's big? The size of the seat? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Okay.
It's what I think of when I think of a traditional.
The good thing about a Capricorn is they literally will walk up to you, hold your hand, put you in a comfortable position and be like, you are acting completely nuts. I absolutely love you, but you need to get it together with love and patience. And then it's like, what can I do to help? What do you need me to do? And they will whatever you need, they will help you out with. But they won't put up with your crap, but they'll try and do it in a loving way. And then if you just don't do anything about it, it's like, well, I've got nothing for you. I tried to help you and you didn't want to do it. Done, dusted, goodbye. Sorted. That's a Capricorn for you. But the Libra side of him, is he a bit of a romantic? Is he a bit sentimental and romantic there, Shenanigans? I can imagine that he might be.
American-style diner. I mean, I know we're in Canada, but you get the idea. Bob Hoskins, the British contingent.
Oh, so good.
I would say I finished most of them, but keep that on the down.
I think he's from
I don't want it to make it any bigger.
No, he's a northerner. He's from the north of England.
So this is the challenge I'm doing, the Godfather challenge. Don Corleone right there. Not sure if they paid to use his image rights.
Virgos do tend to wind themselves up and be a bit OCD about things. They need to sort of relax a little bit and be better friends to themselves.
All right, so a place today called Mel's Diner, and I'm taking it's called the Godfather Challenge, right?
Oh, God.
You get 1 hour to finish this humongous thing, these fries, that coleslaw, and if you finish it in an hour, what do you get?
Well, you become a legend first off. You'll get a free snazzy t-shirt that says you completed the challenge.
That's
And
perfect Capricorn.
be on us as well.
Awesome.
Oh my God, I love
so
the look of
without
that
further ado,
bread.
This is Big Mix Food. This is Mel's Diner's Godfather Challenge, and if you can't stand the heat.
Now, is this Mel's Diner the same kind of Mel's Diner that you get, say, in like Los Angeles? Or, you know how, because I know there's a Mel's Diner in Los Angeles, or is it a different Mel's Diner? Is it the same chain? Maybe I should have looked that up beforehand. Anyway, this burger, it looks like damper, doesn't it? Nicola, are you in here? That looks like damper that they've just made into like a steak burger. My husband would give this a crack. I think my husband would give that a mighty good go. That bread looks dense as all hell, though. It does. It looks like damper bread. I should make damper.
The kitchen.
Maybe I should make a Christmas damper.
You shouldn't have laughed
I'm
at that.
going to do it. Christmas damper. Write it down.
Never live that down. I don't really know what to do with this. Maybe I'll try and eat it like an actual burger.
Oh no, my husband wouldn't try that. That is bigger than a frying pan. He wouldn't. He wouldn't be able to eat that.
Wouldn't that be a sight? Eating like a human being.
It's a hubcap.
Anyway, today we're at a place called Mel Diner in Kitchener. I realise I just mentioned this.
Yeah, it looks like damper.
You get 1 hour to finish this. It consists of one, frankly,
yeah.
humongous
burger.
There you go. You get.
See, we're the best kind, Oceana. Best people ever.
And some coleslaw too. If you finish it within the hour, not only do you get the meal free, you get a schnazzy T-shirt, as the waitress said.
To be honest, paneer, it's probably because every meal was a food challenge, but Foodie just didn't realize she was doing a food challenge. She would just literally sit down and go, what do I want for lunch? Oh, I want everything. I'm going to eat it all in one go. Did you see the Indian that she had last night? We reviewed one of her retro reacts yesterday. She had palak paneer. Sorry, Dohiki's not here tonight. So because the paneer, the word paneer makes her feel a bit sick at the minute. Oh, which is ironic because paneer. She had the biryani rice. She had I think it was the tikka masala chicken. She had steamed plain rice. She had 5 different sauces. She had some other thing on the side. She had 5 main dishes and 5 sauces. And then I found out she had steamed rice as well. That, to me, would be a food challenge for most people. But no, that was just lunch for Foodie. She did do a food challenge. She did the 10 cheeseburger challenge, didn't she? Or was it 20 burgers? She did the cheeseburger challenge with Pete's. Maybe we should watch that one day. I'll see if I can hunt it down because it's not on her. I don't think it's on her channel anymore, but I'll see if I can hunt that one down. We'll watch it next time.
And a spot on that wall of fame too.
I'm writing it all down so I remember.
Inevitable. I lasted about 59 seconds before I began to dismantle this beautiful thing.
Which
is kind of a shame. Still, it's pretty messy, and the bread is really pretty tough to eat. So it would have been a mistake to eat that part at the beginning.
Yes, we have Terry Lynn. If you go back, we watched her tonight, and we watched her yesterday in last night's stream. I've just found her. She was recommended to me by Linsky. We are enjoying her tonight. She ate a seafood platter with vermicelli noodles underneath it with all the yummy seafood. And last night she ate a schnitzel in a Melbourne, Australia, in a Melbourne German pub, Hopfenhaus or something like that. And she smashed both of them. So we watched her. Yes. She's good. We like her. I haven't done one of those tests in ages. I'll have to go do one, Moonlit.
You think I can finish it? Yeah. Well, she might have been laughing, but at least she had some faith, which is more than I could say for the family sat to my right, who did not believe I could do it.
Haters, doubters. They don't know who this man
Initially,
is.
they didn't think I could do it. The matriarch of the family is starting to come around to the idea.
Oh, gosh.
I might have a chance.
I was going to say, what is on the side there?
I really enjoyed this one. In fact, I think it could be my favorite of the trip so far, not least because the staff are really friendly, but not only that, they're incredibly enthusiastic about people attempting the challenge, which is not always the case. And not only that, a lot of the fellow diners in the restaurant were into it too.
Yada.
It's great. Could I get another one of these? Kind of made like a really large taco out of this bun.
I would like a taco,
Solid tactic. At the time, I'm thinking at least the veggies and some of the
make it
stuff.
soft.
We love moisten the bun a little. The bottom bun. The top one, not so much. That's still pretty dry. We're gonna have to improvise.
Oh, Nicola, you've got it made.
But for now,
I bet his communication skills are fantastic.
DIY.
Hi, Panda.
Thingy.
Panda.
I gotta say, the food was good. The burgers, they're kind of like individual pies. The sneaky thing about this is the advertisement board says it's £3, but it's actually 6 half-pound burgers. They don't mention the weight of the bun or the thighs.
It's 3 pounds of meat. 3 pounds of meat and everything else is the bread.
Put some of these soggy vegetables in the bun. Hopefully that will moisten it up a little bit.
No, I'm going to make you a confession. Everybody eats, what do you guys call them? We call them kebabs here. They're the pita bread, and then you put your veggies in them. It's usually lettuce, tomato, onion, and then you put your kebab meats, either doner or chicken, and then you put sauce on it. My favorite part of the doner is after you're about halfway through it, because I usually get the kids one, and then the very last 2 bites, and you know how the bottom tail bit gets a little bit of moisture in it, it gets a little bit soggy, but you still got the nice meat and veg in it. The bottom bit, that when it's a little bit soggy, that's my favorite part of the kebab. I love those.
It's pretty dry. I know what you're thinking. Who is
This is Adam.
usually well
He is
prepared
Beard
for this
Meats
one.
Food. He does food challenge,
I
and
did
he's
give a
fun. We
little bit
like
of thought
him.
to the,
And he can
the
pack it
stratagem
away,
behind
I'll
this one,
tell you
because I knew
what.
that the bun, more
And
specifically
he's
the top
lovely.
bun, would
It's
be
lovely.
the
Who
trickiest
he
part,
knows
and
him?
the
Is it
chewiest part,
D Lan?
and probably the part that would take the longest.
I think
to eat.
D Lan knows him. I know there's somebody in the
clearing
chat
some
met him,
debris
and they
off
live in
my
the same
jeans there.
area.
And we're going in with the coleslaw. Normally I would leave this to the end and just spoon it out of the bowl, but
Is
I
it
thought
you?
It would be good to
Do you
use
you
this
know him? Don't you?
to-
Is
to
it you?
moisten up the
I know
bun
it's somebody
a
in
little bit.
England.
And actually, the coleslaw wasn't bad. I'm not the biggest fan of coleslaw, but it's pretty loose, pretty sloppy, and a little peppery too. It tasted good. Coleslaw sandwich.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Just say that you can. Your eyes are bigger than your belly. Just say that.
The bread is the difficult part.
Hi,
Oh,
Mia.
this is bigger than the bottom bun. Oh my god.
That bread is death. The bread is the bit that's going to do you in.
fact
It's not
that
the meat, it's the bread.
The lady on the table to my right, the left of the screen, is that she's kind of like commentating now.
He does.
She's having some kind of personal annotations. She's like, yeah, that's smart. It's going to help the bread go down.
A doner
Probably watched a
kebab,
couple
yeah.
episodes of,
But see, gyros
Manchester
is something
Food.
different
That's
here.
what I'm thinking anyway. And yeah, I guess we're about, halfway through now? I reckon that's about halfway. We got the big bowl of chips or fries to go, and I should say,
He probably doesn't eat like this at
disclaimer,
parties, though. I've got a feeling he
I don't
probably
know,
doesn't
maybe
go to
next
parties. I think he might be a bit of an
minute or so,
introvert
it's
by
gonna be
nature.
a little messy because
He just likes being
all
at
the,
home.
sloppy vegetables and the coleslaw and cheese and stuff is slowly making its way outside the bun. But I'll do my best.
Has he got a
to stay
fork?
nice and tidy.
Oh, he
which is
hasn't
what I'm
even
doing
hit the
right now,
chips yet,
incidentally.
though. Hasn't
I
even
think
hit the
if I'm not
chips.
mistaken, the lady to the left of the screen is about to ask me how long it's going to take before the video goes up on the channel. It'll be a long time, probably like 3 weeks, if I finish it. Otherwise, I might just bury it, pretend it never happened.
Oh, it's hard when you've got to change him over, right,
Win or
Nicola?
lose, triumph or falter.
Donna.
They all
Yeah,
end
no, you
up on the
spelled it
channel
right,
in the
Donna. That's
end.
right.
Oh, man, I'm such a mess. Right.
Kebab sandwiches.
That's
See,
all for the
everybody
hard work
calls them
done.
different stuff, right? Yeah, we just call them a doner or a kebab. Kebabs.
Just some delicious fries now. I'm gonna put this somewhere so I've got more space. Yeah, good thinking. And we're getting there. Fortunately, the fries were pretty fluffy,
Oh, he's just
so they
fisting
weren't
them.
too
That's
hard to eat.
That's different.
I know you got this.
Oh, thank you.
You got new fans.
Well, it's been nice talking to you. Sorry about this, but it was nice to meet you.
Oh, isn't he polite? He's lovely.
People aren't this friendly in England. Trying to lube up the chips a little bit. Fries. Sorry, fries. Yeah, I'm just
Just
smashing all
lubing 'em
the
up.
fries and the coleslaw together now into a slick.
I do that when I have KFC. If there's coleslaw, I'll actually have the
Could I get a
dipped in the
Diet Coke
coleslaw
or
because I like
Pepsi or
the
whatever?
mayonnaise on them and the little crunch of the
20 minutes,
cabbage.
that's usually around the point
Nice.
at which I need something sweet and fizzy, just to help
Oh, it's got
things
some
along.
Coke. That's a lot of savoury. I can see why he wants the sugar.
I think I'm like 24 minutes in. Almost there.
No, you're right. If I don't know it, somebody else will. I mean, hell, we got cockles. Somebody guessed cockles.
I know, it's probably a
Lillian.
little late for the fork.
Lithium. Lillian
So
Lithium.
anyway, I'm going to
She
get this
guessed
rounded
it.
clean. Yeah, this plate's going to be spotless by the end. I promise.
Those, yeah, nice
Can't
crispy
say the same
salty
about
chip is the
that glass
best.
in the bottom right, though.
I think he does.
That does look a little bit.
The difference is that the people that we watch that do these competitive eatings aren't, well, from what I can tell, aren't high AF trying to eat food. Foodie was often high off her gourd. Coordination was off. Her ability to like get it in her mouth, coordinate, just all of it was off. And she didn't give a shit. The messier the better, because that's what her feeders wanted.
Scummy. Anyway, we're almost there.
Certified
now,
military
26
brat.
minutes in. Just finishing up some of the.
I know.
loose
He eats all
veggies
this and then
stuff
has
like
something
that.
sweet, like a
And,
piece of
yeah,
cake
if
or
you're in
ice
the
cream.
area, I know probably
Nuts.
something like 30% of the people that watch this
No,
channel
she doesn't.
are,
No,
are
she
British.
doesn't.
But
She's
if
just
you're not
un-
British, if you're Canadian, I think maybe like I
that
don't
used to
know,
drive me
8% of my
mental because
subscribers are
that's
Canadian,
like what
something like
babies
that.
do.
Then I would highly. I mean, I know Canada's a big place.
Oh,
But
what,
if you're in
what
the
does he have for
Ontario
dessert?
area,
I'm
then I would
thinking
highly recommend
ice cream
those
sundae.
guys. The staff are great, the food is good, and this challenge is really cool. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah,
So
I'll
what are you
catch you
gonna
at
have
the
for
next one.
dessert? No dessert? 27 minutes to eat all of that. That's nuts.
Thank you.
In his belly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
his
what a
big
lot of
belly.
people say.
Yeah, 3.5 years, never had a finished.
Hollow
She's
legs.
been here since 2014. So,
Thanks for letting me do it. Can I have a look at the
you want dessert?
Yeah, please.
Oh my God, you're a machine.
Oh my god.
This is the pecan
Oh,
flan,
pecan pie,
or
yum.
as they call it here, pecan flan.
Oh, I know it's not for everyone. But we have distractive talk though, Nicola.
It's chewy.
It's like fudgy. It's probably like, look. I can only imagine, Nicola, that pecan pie, because just from the look of it, looked like caramel slice with pecans on top. So that's probably why I was saying it was chewy, because it's like melty fudgy flavor. So good. So good. Okay. So we've done it. We've made it. We've got through 2 foodies. We did a Katina and we did a beard today. We're enjoying that content. We're getting through it, guys. Now I've got to go and edit my Vlogmas and upload that. Get something to eat. Go and check out Buddy, see what he's up to. I've got a late start tomorrow, so I started this a bit early just so I've got like a proper good night's sleep, just in case. Yeah, because I wanted to just work, do this, because often when I get home from work, if I sit down, I'll play my computer game on my phone and I'll get sleepy and nappy, and then I'll go to sleep, and then I'll be like, oh no, and then I won't have scheduled anything, and it's too late and it's too hard for you guys. And yeah, so anyway, we did a good job tonight. Yeah, woo. All right, so I will, what am I doing tomorrow? I'm on close tomorrow. So it depends. It depends on what Ambi and Foodie do tomorrow. If Foodie does another video like that one, unless there's something good in there, I'm probably not going to cover it until like the next day. It can wait because none of her videos are urgent. There's no content that she's putting out that are like hanging, nobody's hanging on to every word at this point. It's boring. It's just all the same language that she siphons through every cycle, blah, 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 blah. Ambi's due to drop something. She hasn't dropped anything in about 3 days, so I think Ambi's bound to drop something soon. But I hope everyone's keeping warm, keeping safe, having delicious food. Check out Antonis's lamb stew recipe. I will be looking for the lamb fricassee recipe in wherever you post that, maybe in these comments. Thank you, Antonis, once again for being very, very generous and gifting 20 memberships. So we've got 20 new members. So we'll all be like, a whole bunch of green should be coming into the chat next time. So I will see everybody. Please say thank you to Antonis, all those new members. Nicola, I will be thinking of you. And Jade, I'll be thinking of you as well. Hope everybody has a good day and has a good night's sleep. Works good. And please be kind to other people during this silly season, because people turn into right nightmares at the shops, and I don't know why. So let's just try and keep cool heads during this silly season or the holidays. Let's be kind. Let's be kind to the people around us, even though when they may not deserve it, that's when you should probably give it out the best. Except if you're Foodie Beauty. She doesn't deserve any of it. All right. Don't waste your kindness on Foodie. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'm going to get myself a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Bye. See you later.